What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. Happy Wednesday. It's Hump Day. We've made it halfway through the week. Maybe we can help you give that little extra focus to make it the rest of the way through the week. If you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
All of them.
Don't forget, you can join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. You can come and hang out in the chatters box with us, shoot the shit, all that fun stuff.
All that.
You guys can always email us if you'd like at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com. And go ahead and email us whatever you'd like. Shout outs, birthday wishes, anniversaries. Your mom's a whore and she's fucking the mailman.
Hey.
All that stuff. Whatever you want to tell us, you can tell us.
Be nice.
If you've got stories you want to share, feel free to share. Like the story about your mom banging the mailman. We are interested. And we do. Yeah.
How do you know?
Right? And we do have a merch store at teespring.com/nonsensical nonsense podcast. So go give us a follow. Go give us a like. And we don't ask for much around here, but the one favor we will ask of you guys, give us a share. Let other people know about us. Don't be greedy. Don't keep us all to yourselves. There's plenty of Glick and Tony to go around. Not so much of Jeff. Shouldn't you be?
It costs more to feed me than to deal with me. I'm greedy.
I was gonna say, shouldn't you be eating or something right now, fat ass?
Shut up.
Yeah. Welcome everybody. I'm Glick. We got Jeff and Tony in the house as always. Yeah. Tony's the fat ass getting ready to eat, hyping me up. Jeff is apparently taking a vow of silence tonight.
No, I'm literally seriously behind at work, so I'm still working while doing. But I'm dedicated to the show, so I'm still here. Damn it.
I figured it was just the excuses coming. Your wife's home. She's been home 2 days. We're gonna start getting all these crazy excuses. You can't make the show.
No, in all seriousness, I'm literally so behind. It's ridiculous. I did take Monday off because she got home and I went and picked her up at the airport and all that stuff. And I'm paying for it now.
Really?
I'm developing a new system for the way I work. And a new system to kind of keep track of everything, because I do have 200 clients every week to keep track of, so I'm breaking it up into making it easier. But it takes to do that shit. So,
in other words, he's making somebody else do his work for him.
Exactly.
No, I'm not.
Delegations.
If I was making somebody else do my work for me, I would have my camera on and I'd be rocking out. But is my camera on? I don't know. I'm not even looking at it.
No, your camera's not on.
It's not on.
Okay. Yeah.
You said you was working, so I got you covered. Don't worry about it. You working.
I just figured you were going the route of other streamers who come on live streaming apps and don't use their cameras because they feel like they're more important than what they really are.
I am very important. That's the kicker.
He said it. I didn't.
You're very important.
Holier than thou.
Indeed you are.
Holier than thou. So there you go.
Indeed you are. Who is thou though?
I don't know. That's the problem. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Who is this thou? Is thou the same as they?
I have 150 updates I got to do to my list.
150.
Actually,
what?
Updates. What I'm doing is we have what we'll call a master sheet, where it's every deal that's going through. And
breaking news.
Secondary one that I can work off of. So, and it takes time to set that shit up. That's all.
Interesting. I'm gonna tell you guys right off the bat, the starting five is being pushed to next week.
Okay.
Jeff, you have 2 lists you still need to get in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because apparently somebody.
Did Jason come in? Is that it?
Yeah, I got Jason's on Monday in the middle of the show. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. and then I got one from DJ as well.
Okay.
So, and you didn't post it on Facebook.
No,
and then I
always do. Oh, that's right. I didn't post it. I just sent it. Holy shit.
Yeah, you just sent it.
Yeah,
so I posted it, but then I was like, you know what? Screw it. I don't have time this week. I didn't have time to do much with it. Actually, I just posted Saturdays and Mondays episodes right before this, because I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off all week.
Yeah, you and me both.
So, well, I got home Monday.
I do have a funny story. When I went to go pick my wife up, I went to pick my wife up at the airport, right? And my son and I are there. My daughter's at grandma's, so there's nobody. So, but we're outside the arrivals gate. Now, just like, the airport's here, you can't, if you're at the arrivals gate, you cannot go inside the building, so you're outside. So we're outside in the shade. We get off the bus, the airport bus, and there's a guy standing at the arrivals gate talking. Now, at first, I thought this dude's on his phone. He's got earbuds in or something. No. He's literally just talking to anybody that's in the vicinity. To the point where my son looked at me and I said, we're going to stay on this side in the shade because that dude's fucking crazy and he's going to piss off and I'm going to have to beat his ass. So, but like he was literally yelling at the security guard and
Conrad was good.
Workers there. He was just sitting there having conversations about God knows what. And I think out of everybody there, my son and I were the only ones that understood him. He was speaking English to a bunch of people that only speak Spanish.
What do you need, directions?
No, he was one of those crazy people that just ramble. And he's right there. He's at a little bus stop for the airport transport to go from one terminal to the other. And I saw this girl walk up, and it was like slow motion crash. I was like, no, don't go over there. And too late. She set her bag down, and he starts chatting her up. After 5 minutes, she was like, yeah, I don't care. Leave me alone.
Right.
It's hilarious. But yeah, that's my story.
Look, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Eating.
Okay, I have those lists.
I was listening to Jeff's story about how he was going to beat up the homeless crazy guy for no reason.
Well, it wasn't a homeless guy because like the airport is literally there's nothing but the airport for like 10 miles in any direction. So
maybe he
was obviously a tourist because he had his bags and stuff. And eventually he went in the terminal. So I assumed he went to go get his flight. But he was outside chain smoking and decided to have a conversation with anybody that asked and waved at everybody.
Oh, so the friendly tourist, you were going to beat him up to prove what, Jeff?
No.
You were mad at him. Why, Jeff? You were mad at him. Why, Jeff? You were mad at him. Why, Jeff?
If I would have taken my phone and I didn't take my phone and I got pissed when I didn't realize I didn't have my phone, I would have videotaped.
You were mad at him. Why, Karen?
Jeff, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You had a TikTok video of the week and you messed it up.
What's going on, Tim? Thank you for the shout out earlier, sir. I just actually seen that. I was busy actually on the laptop. So thank you for that. And hopefully everything goes well on your guys' side.
Tim, that's a song. I like that. Appreciate it. Excuse me.
Yeah, well, best wishes to
like a velociraptor.
Yeah.
By the way, I did see the new Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Thomas and Gemma. Best wishes to them.
Wife, kids, and I went and saw the new Doctor Strange, and the trailer they had an extended trailer for Top Gun. And they had the trailer
nice,
for
Cameron.
Jurassic Park. and it was amazing. The new Jurassic Park looks really good.
Yeah, it does look good.
Cash is pretty excited about the new Jurassic Park.
Hell, I am.
Well, they're bringing
They
everybody.
haven't made a bad one yet.
Have they made a good one yet?
Yeah.
I don't know about good or bad, but they are entertaining. I'll give it that.
I didn't care for the original ones. I like the new ones. They're all right, but nothing for me to freak out and get super excited about. But Cash is obsessed with dinosaurs.
No, I'm on the same boat you are, Chris. My point is like the new trailer, like everybody's coming back, with the exception of like the people that died.
Tim, I don't know. Apparently, I didn't get the rules of Jeff's story about the crazy guy who apparently wasn't homeless. He was not crazy enough to have enough money to be a tourist and travel to Cancun.
No. He was waiting on his flight to get ready to go into the airport. He just was like an annoying bug.
Maybe he was just friendly and he was just trying to make conversations.
No, he was lost.
Because it's not like he was lost. It was like lost in his mind. Because he's literally nobody.
I think you're just
20 feet.
I think you're just
in any direction. Nobody's around him, but he's having a full-on conversation.
I think you're just a dick in this situation, regardless of how you try to spin it.
Oh, I'm not trying to spin nothing. I'm just talking about happened.
Little man syndrome over here. I'm going to be angry at this guy for no reason.
Oh, I wasn't angry. It was entertaining as fuck, but I knew if I went over there, the guy would.
I don't know. Generally, when I'm not angry, I don't want to kick people's asses.
No, I said.
I always go around beating people up when I'm happy.
If he started bothering me, after a while, I'd be like, dude, you need to go away. Which is why we stayed on the other side of the sidewalk.
Again, it all comes down to the fact that you had to leave your house. You don't like people. And there was a friendly guy out there talking to people, and you wanted to be an ass instantly because you already had to go out in fresh air. And then I go outside. It's not your dirty laundry. We talk about it every week. We talk about it every week.
My house, that does not make me a bad person.
It doesn't make you a bad person that you had to leave your house. It makes you a bad person because you were a dick for no reason to strangers because they were out there enjoying their best life.
I didn't talk to the guy once.
You were angry. You were angry at him for no reason.
I wasn't angry. I was angry if he would have talked to me. But luckily,
I was angry because as a parent, you can't let strangers like that around your children. You try to touch them.
That too.
I mean, the same thing.
That's my thought. It's like this guy's gonna like
try to be friendly to my kid. Try to offer him some candy. Hell no.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Surrounded by fucking morons.
Have kids, then you understand. Shut up. Keep going.
Yeah. He's got kids.
This is kind of like the same lines of you telling me that I'm jealous of you. It don't make no damn sense. It makes no sense.
You are. You're jealous. That's what it is. That's what it is, Chris. You're jealous.
Yes, Jeff. I wish I could stay in my bathroom 24/7 and never leave. And then when I leave, be mad at the world and just treat some guy who was probably in a good mood. You know, he's been on vacation for 2 weeks. He's happy to, I don't know. Maybe he's happy to go home. Maybe he's leaving Mexico to go on vacation somewhere else. So he's excited he's leaving Mexico, and he's just in a good mood. Yeah, he's trying to spread a little joy and happiness to other people. And you're sitting on the other side of the fucking parking lot, judging him, casting judgment down upon him.
This guy would have came and started bothering you. You better say something wrong.
You don't know out loud.
I wouldn't have cursed nobody out. I make friends with people all the time. I talk to strangers all day.
You don't get the fuck away from me talking this bullshit. I ain't got time for this. I'm here on vacation.
Exactly.
I make new friends every day. I like talking to people. But when I'm done talking to you, I just abruptly walk away.
Yeah, well, trust me, after about 3 minutes, everybody walked away from this dude.
That's a hit and a half right there.
He was intense. It's not like he was standing in one place. He would cover a distance of 10 feet in a conversation that he had with the air.
Oh, so he's a visionary.
Something.
He's a man with a plan.
Kevin said after 20 minutes, is he talking on the phone? I said, no. He's like, well, I've been looking for earbuds. He doesn't have any. I said, no, he's just a weirdo.
That's a hit and a half right there. Conversation with no earbuds. Uh-oh.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just a friendly guy out here looking to make new friends.
Cameron, how the hell are you?
Because he had to leave his closet. The garden, the little gnome had to leave his closet space.
I love my closet space.
I mean, you didn't have to go pick her up. She could have just got a taxi and came home.
No. Married folks don't do that.
No. It's been 2 months, motherfucker. Trust me.
Yeah.
If she would have told me to stay home, I'd still been there.
Well, she wasn't going to stay home because we already had this discussion, and it still blows my mind that, you would have paid not one, but 2 taxi fares or 2 cab fares. It'd be different if you had if you had a car or something like that and you were driving to pick her up.
Well, on top of that, she didn't have any cash, and the cabs and buses don't take card.
It's just this crazy thing. But believe it or not, a cabbie will drop you off at your house and let you run inside and grab cash and come back out and pay him.
That's cute that you think that.
Yeah, they will.
That's so cute that you think that.
Maybe in Newark, Ohio.
We don't have cabs in Newark and Ohio. People used to do it in Charleston all the damn time.
Used to.
In Charleston. Yeah,
I'm sorry, I haven't lived in Charleston for 3 years, but when I lived there, people would do it all the time.
They don't do that
No,
shit
but you
anymore.
got to understand.
Okay, magically it changed in 3 years because Tony and Jeff said so. Because you two live in a magical fantasy world where it's a war and everybody's trying to touch and rape your kids and everybody wants to fight you all the time.
In a magical fantasy world, thinking that cab driver is going to be okay if I walk in my gate, close the gate behind me so nobody gets out or comes in that shouldn't be, and just be okay with me walking all the way to my house.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't take you to your house?
No, you can't go to my
house.
Oh,
that's right. You live in one of them rich, fancy communities where only the people who live there can come and go. Nobody else is allowed in.
Jealousy.
Armed guards. Armed guards.
Jealousy rears its ugly little head.
It's not jealousy. It's funny how you guys try to justify
like Little Green Monster.
Dumb shit.
That's all I'm saying.
I justify the world.
Yeah, and you live in the world is apparently a much different. You live in a different world than I do.
Yeah.
We live in reality.
And it sounds like you put yourself in that situation. If you and I are living in 2 different worlds, it sounds like you put yourself in that world, and I don't. My world is so much better than both your guys' worlds, just so you know. This is a fantastic place to live in. This is a fantastic place to live in.
It's the most.
I'm just saying. People are friendly. People talk to each other. You can wave at people going down the street because, apparently to you guys, if somebody waves at you, they're going to rape your kids.
Well,
and they're crazy.
Once again, Chris, how many people are in Newark? Remind me.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't gone out and done my monthly census. I don't know, Jeff. Are you going to tell me that Cancun is the 2nd largest city in the world again?
I think it's bigger
than
Newark.
Said that in the first place. It's definitely bigger.
No, you told me Mexico was the 3rd largest city in the world. I fact-checked the shit out of you. It wasn't even one of the top 20. Remember, I fact-checked the shit out of you.
Because that list you looked up includes suburbs, but Mexico doesn't have suburbs.
It doesn't include suburbs. It was major metropolises. There are areas in Texas.
Again, I could agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong.
You can't. There's no me being wrong when I fact-checked you. And Mexico City wasn't even in the top 20.
As you have stated multiple times, Wikipedia is not fact-checking.
Yeah.
It wasn't Wikipedia. I never go to Wikipedia. That's the last place I go to. As I've stated multiple times. Got Disney for you later on tonight.
Yes.
No, Jeff doesn't even have a gate to it or key to his own gate.
No, I have. Well, the main gate is electric.
Oh, the main gate's electric.
Yeah.
I have a memory of like an elephant. When did the electric fence get put, or the electric gate get put in, Jeffrey? Because
when he installed it.
No, I did not install it. Good God, I was against it.
Because there's been
too lazy to get out of the car.
Is it really?
I'm sorry, but if you're too lazy to get out the fucking car and unlock the goddamn gate, fuck you.
No, it was not by population.
He said as of 2022. That's a lot. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's population wise. But we weren't talking about population at the time. We were talking about size. Because then we were no, the fuck you weren't. We were talking about, no, you weren't. We can go back and we can find it. It was on the air.
Compared to Cancun.
Yes, Tim, I'm eating.
What's the size difference between Newark and Cancun?
A lot.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that, you know what? That doesn't even matter because you look at all the motherfuckers that crammed in New York City. That's what blew my mind. I knew New York had a ton of people in it, but
we went 6 million.
We went down that rabbit hole.
20 years ago, 8 million people on a work day. And that's just Manhattan Island. That's a lot of
Imagine 8 million people all wanting to live together.
Elon Musk has $10 million. If he gives each one of them $8 million, he'll still have $2 million left over.
Once again, I fact checked that, and that is not accurate math.
Tim, read the name. I'm always hungry.
Yeah,
that must have been really hard math for you to fact check.
I know, right? Well, if I'm correcting somebody's math, you know their math is wrong.
You said it, I did.
Oh no, I'll be the first.
I don't know. I'm still more blown away by the fact that your boy had you proofread his book, and we've already discussed you can't read past the second grade level.
He asked me to proofread the context, not the text.
You still have to be able to read the context.
Audio version.
Context.
Where you get the context clues.
Fucking God. Must be
Why are you so aggravated?
I'm not aggravated. It just blows my mind the world you two live in, where everybody's out to get you. What have you guys done that you think everybody's out to get you?
It's called
reality.
Not called.
It's not reality. Tony, nobody's out to get either one of you. Nobody even knows who you people are. Nobody's out to get you.
They know me.
They don't know you. You're the fucking mayor of a defunct app. Shut up. Nobody knows you.
You're the champion of your own fanship.
Yeah, exactly.
People like me. What can I say? Sounds like you guys are jealous that people like me and they vote for me.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I'm going to live over here in my happy world. You two being worried about everybody coming to get you. I'm going to send people to come and get you. I'm just going to send people to fuck with you.
You and your new happiness is so entertaining.
I'm just going to send people to come. I've never lived in this world where I thought everybody was a bad person and everybody was going to.
I've never said everybody's a bad person. You don't put words in my mouth. What I'm saying is,
says the guy who refuses to leave his bathroom.
Well,
there's a difference between not trusting everybody and not trusting anybody.
You've seen in movies and TV shows where people get
Damn, you ain't shit.
And as soon as they stop at their location, run the last 3 blocks so the cab driver can't catch them.
Oh, movies? Because movies are reality.
Yes,
if you go to certain places.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but some movies are based on fact.
Well, I haven't got to sleep in it yet, but I'm going to be sleeping in it tonight. But I did lay on it earlier, and it felt really good.
It's been 48 hours. What you doing?
Yeah, I had to let it sit up for 48 hours, so I'll get to sleep on it tonight.
Okay, today's Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Refresh my memory. What are we
I would have been on that motherfucker by hour 36.
Well, I think I was at work during an hour 36, but no, I ordered new. I ordered new beds for mattress and stuff for the girls and I, and they came in Monday, and I didn't know they were coming Monday. So Monday I got home and had to put the girls' beds together because I had to build the frames and everything. And then I just took mine out of the box, and it said it had to let it floof up for 48 hours.
Oh, okay. You got one of those ones that come in a small box. You open it up.
Yeah,
massive.
I got one of the. It's a hybrid memory foam with springs or whatever, so it's like a hybrid one. I don't know. It's got a pillow top on it. I don't know. I wasn't taking any chances. I was like, I'm gonna let that bitch have its full 48 hours and then some before I put my big ass on it. Because I don't want to waste.
I had a long day one.
No, I don't want to spend that.
I'm gonna lay on.
Yeah. No, I didn't want to pay all that money for it, then lay on it, and then there's a fucking dent on one side from where my fucking bed looking like this. Tell Jody, this is your side. You get to sleep on the higher level. You get the top bunk. I get the bottom bunk.
That way, if you roll off, you fall on me.
Ooh, hey, girl. Feeling frisky, huh? No, I just rolled off the bed.
I can't get comfortable. Wham!
Push her side of the bed.
The plan is working, folks.
Yes! Just as I planned.
We'll lay on one side tonight, another side tomorrow night. So there's a hump in the middle. I can just roll you around how I want you.
Right. I love it when a plan falls together. But no, Tim, the mattresses, I laid on it a little bit ago after I got out of the shower. I was like, this is nice. Mm-hmm. This is real nice. Am I allowed to have something this nice? I ain't never had a mattress.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, you're lucky I had to charge my laptop. Otherwise, I'd lay in bed hold my laptop.
A little too nice. When I something that's just a little too nice, I'm like, I don't know if I'm allowed to have this.
Yeah, right. I know that's me every time I walk in my living room and it still has that new couch smell. And I'm like, why is it? Oh, yeah, I bought myself new couch. Wow, I got new couch. It's a new couch smell, man. Mm-hmm. It's nice. It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. I'd give it a week.
I mean, yeah, it'll go away a bit. The smell will go away eventually. It's still just, it's just nice to have them, you know, because my old section was earth.
Yeah.
Go on Amazon, Tim. That's where I got all mine from. They were a whole hell of a lot cheaper, and the one I got was a lot higher rating and ratings from customers and stuff from a couple of the ones that I was looking at like the big mattress stores and shit. So, but
damn thing on television, Jesus.
But now, I mean, I'm gonna, like I said, I'll get to sleep with it tonight.
You want to get confused? Watch that Doctor Strange movie, then try to explain it.
I will.
Holy shit! We did watch it in 4D though. I also don't recommend that.
Scared the hell out of you, didn't it?
No, not necessarily scared the hell out of me, but my wife and kids froze their asses off because they got these big ass fans that just rock out the whole time, and they're going, "It's cold." And I'm like,
I'm surprised nobody's bitching about. I was surprised nobody's bitching about motion sickness if you watched it in 3D because I've only seen a couple previews and they were
4D. It's 4D. Which means your chair moves and they blow wind on you. They
3D is old now. Everything is 4D.
Yeah, 4D is badass.
So it's just a regular screening of the movie, other than the fact that they're moving your chair and blowing wind on you.
No,
the movie.
No, it's 3D. It's 3D.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Like if you're in a car and the car gets hit by another car, your chair will move. And they actually put they have 4 chairs together. So
I've never been in that. Okay. I gotta check that out.
It's insane.
Lord, grant me the strength. Please give me the strength to deal with this jackass tonight.
You have no strength. You need the intelligence.
So the movie's in 3D, as I was saying, Jeffrey. No, it's 4D. The actual movie itself is in 3D.
It's a 4D.
I know what.
Right.
It's the same. Right. It's the same fucking concept as going to Disney and getting on one of their indoor rides.
Right. But
yeah, I know what that is. But I'm talking about the actual movie. You put the glasses on and it's in 3D. So it looks like the movie's jumping out at you and everything else.
Oh no. They went full out when they made this movie too.
No, it was the actual cast and Benedict Cumberbatch is actually a wizard, and the hot Olsen sister, she's actually Scarlet Witch. So they were really doing all the magic in the theater because we only get that in Mexico. You guys can't get that up there.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck you.
Jesus Christ, Jeff.
You don't get to be cool with me.
I'm not a hater. I'm trying to understand something. And this guy is just like trying to over-explain it.
Yeah, he got out the house. He went to the movies.
Yeah.
We got to let him
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got out the house.
I'm trying to ask him something. I don't care that you were sitting in a chair that was moving and a fan was blowing you. I'll do that at my house. I'll shake the fucking recliner and put a circular fan on me. I'm asking about the movie being in 3D. Like, I'm surprised people aren't complaining about motion sickness because a few of the trailers I've seen, it seems like there's a lot of sequences where they're going like in and out of the multiverse, and there's a lot of like twisting shit coming at you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, considering people were losing their minds and wanted to, sue the movie theaters over Cloverfield, and that was just a regular movie.
Oh, really?
I haven't heard that story.
Oh, that was like when it first came out.
I haven't heard that story either.
They
was up there
the makers of
no, they wanted to sue the theaters for getting sick. They didn't go anywhere because courts were like, shut up. And that was before America became pussified. And let the left, when they throw their tantrums, people get their way now. That was before all that.
Yeah.
So they were like, get the fuck out of here. It's a movie.
The movie is really good. If you miss 2 seconds of it, you have to pay 100% attention. If you miss 2 seconds, you are lost.
Oh, I figured that as much. I did hear that you had to really pay attention to the movie.
Yeah.
Tim, I'm going to tell you, spending that kind of money on the bed, you're going to have that bed, especially if you don't plan on moving no more. Go ahead and do it. You will get your money's worth out of that bed.
Nah,
just from relaxing in the first damn place.
I'm the same way, Tim. I never like to spend money on myself. I have no problem spending money on other people, just not myself. So Tony and I were talking about that.
Yeah, why don't you start by that beard? Trim that motherfucker.
Such a fucking hater. Sounds like you're jealous because you can't.
Your forehead.
Sounds like you're fucking jealous because you can't grow a beard.
Fuck your scraggly beard.
baby face bitch.
Scraggly beard.
Ain't no scraggly beard here, man. You must be looking at pictures of Jeff. His beard is clean and
you're the Walking Dead.
Yeah. I'd be jealous too if I couldn't grow facial hair.
I can grow facial hair.
Yeah, I seen the picture you sent me when I asked you to send me a picture of you with a beard.
Yeah, that's good.
That, sir, barely qualifies as facial hair, let alone a beard.
Oh, such hate. I say we move the starting 5 to Saturday.
What?
I say we move the starting 5 to Saturday. So we don't call it tonight. We'll call it on Saturday, and then we'll start a new one as well. That way, everybody will be there for all of it.
Or I'm just going to push it to next week.
I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm just throwing the ball.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to, because I don't foresee Jeff being very motivated to do anything.
Oh, he'll be motivated to do some shit, just not that start 5.
Well, as I say, he's barely motivated to do anything podcast related as it is, let alone this week. So
I'm gonna give him this week off.
You can't see it because my camera's off, but I'm flipping you off as we speak. So
I don't believe you because your camera's off.
Yeah, that's okay.
Did Lenny join us tonight? Is that what's going on?
Wow.
Cheap shot.
Yeah, that was more of a diss on her than you. Me comparing her to you.
That's even worse, cheap shot, you asshole.
Wow.
It's not my fault. They broke the mold when they made me.
They broke something when they made you. That's for damn sure. They should have had you. They should have had both of your parents fixed after they made you and locked you up in the zoo where you belong.
That's okay. When I
well, you don't have any younger brothers or sisters, do you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a younger brother.
Oh.
You've known him 25 years. How the hell you don't know that?
I don't know.
You actually met him.
Because the guy has 45 brothers and sisters.
You just asked if he had any.
Oh my God.
No, I asked if he had a younger one. I thought he was the youngest. Speak for myself.
No, I have a younger brother.
I have 4 sisters, and only one of them is from my parents.
I have 3.
Two of them, my dad Two of them, my dad adopted.
Yeah, but weren't you one of those? No,
I was hoping we were going to bring up my orphanage days. those were dark times.
I have two older brothers that are from my dad's first marriage, so they're half brothers, and then I have two older sisters. One passed away in 2016, and my younger brother.
I got like I said before, I've got my older sister from my dad's first marriage, and then my broster from my dad and mom, and then I got my two sisters, but Joe had already had them when she came up from her first marriage. So,
ooh, it don't matter. It don't matter tonight.
That's what happens, when back in the day, though. Jeff's parents didn't have TV until he was like 3.
Really?
There's nothing better to do other than just make babies, apparently.
Hey, those are the good old days for some people.
I know. I'm just fine with practicing making babies. I don't want to make babies. I'm good with the practicing.
You know what? I agree. We went to the mall.
This is how it's done, right? We should keep practicing. Yeah. Practice makes perfect. Yeah, keep doing it.
There's a certain position I want to be in. A certain position I want you to be in.
Yeah.
Feeling I want to have. This certain feeling you gotta have.
Yeah.
We keep working until we get to that feeling.
Yeah. We're gonna just practice. We're never gonna actually go to the big game or anything. We're just gonna practice.
You want to have kids? No, baby. We're talking practice.
Yeah. Like one of those garage bands. That's all they do is practice. They never actually get a gig or anything like that.
We're talking about practice. All right, just practice.
Practice. Lots of practice.
John Madden always said this: practice, practice, practice.
Mm-hmm.
When we went to the mall to go see the movie, we had like an hour to kill, so we went up to the arcade, which is like like the ticket arcade that you see in Deadpool and stuff. And
yeah, like your
with
just a regular arcade. Yeah,
exactly. And we ran into my wife's cousin.
Lover. Dun-dun.
And
dun, dun,
we haven't seen her cousin. Her cousin in like, I don't know.
In my head, years. Jeff lives in a telenovela. What is it? What are those things called, Jeffrey?
Telenovela.
Yeah, telenovela. You said it as well as I did. You lived down there for 21 years.
Yeah, well, I don't watch them, so.
Oof.
I've done watch either.
I ain't gonna lie, I've watched them before. I don't know what the hell's going on.
We ran into my wife's cousin, and she says, so you guys gonna have more kids? And I went, no, never. I was like, what, are you crazy? I was like, good Lord. Ugh. The idea of having more kids just makes me want to go get a vasectomy.
I'm terrified. I'm running out of patience. I'm terrified.
You know what I did find out, though? That I can get a vasectomy for free here.
We've had this discussion about surgeries and whatnot in Mexico.
No, but like any hospital, even the American one,
they take your own scissors.
It's basically what they have are Jeff-made tools, like a staple saw.
How do you think I'm making my money? I'm like, for the hospital, man. Shit.
You keep fucking around.
But I'm seriously contemplating the vasectomy because fuck.
Oh, just for the record, I did work out Twitch Studio. The music is glitchy. Yeah, I got it to work. The music is very glitchy, but very clear picture. You still do need OBS, even though you may have it, which I'm somewhat confused, but okay. I just got to check the audio and everything when I play it, and I'll be somewhat all right.
Now, does it save your videos?
I don't know. I just ran one just a minute ago.
If you broadcast, I know when we broadcast this, once we're done broadcasting, the video is gone.
No, it's not.
On Twitch?
On Twitch.
No, yeah. I might get snipped this year. I said when I turn 50, I'm gonna go ahead and snip because I ain't trying to kick out no more.
You and me both.
Why?
I'm not even waiting to 50. I'm waiting until this year.
I just ain't getting it done.
Yeah.
All right.
When we saw a little running around, we'll know why.
Yeah. We're gonna have a child for every letter in his name. Keep it up.
That's right. He's gonna walk around with the alphabet and complain about how many kids I have.
The Octodad.
He's like, hey, check out my new bus. I need it to transport my 28 kids to school, but Jeff, you have had too many kids.
There's other ways to prevent kids, right?
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah,
I have two, but that's not my point.
Quite a few of them, actually.
You have quite a few kids? Sounds typical.
I've done quite a few things and not have kids.
How many times have you gone out to get milk and never come back, Tony D?
No, Tony just waits when he's got his girl saying, I think I'm pregnant. He just reaches over and punches her in the stomach real quick. Not anymore.
Why do you think in this day and age where you can only buy plastic hangers, I have managed to keep one metal hanger in my closet.
That's fucked up.
It's in a glass box, in a glass case. It says breaking case of emergency.
I did not.
Come here. Come here by the stairs. Take these three shots. Take these 3 shots of tequila.
All of y'all on social media that make jokes about that shit, y'all are fucked up. Because I've been seeing them. There's some very fucked up memes.
Oh, maybe that's what I need to do.
To save your replays on Twitch, you need to go to settings and create a dashboard and click. Okay. But to Twitch Studio, I mean, the audio's messed up, but everything else was crystal.
So
I just did the broadcast before I started.
That's also why I live on the 2nd floor, and I keep a bottle of tequila in my house, just in case of any accidents.
What kind of shit?
Did you fall down?
Take these 3 shots. Here, let me show you how to use this metal coat hanger.
No,
bam, kick you in the stomach down the stairs.
That's right.
Let me show you this sweet trick that Adam Vinatieri taught me.
I got nothing to do with that. Nope.
Her body, her rights. It's all consensual, Tony.
I got nothing to do with that.
We've discussed the ulterior. We can do it this way, or we're gonna be changing diapers. Screaming kid 2:00 in the morning.
I'll tell you what. You ever want to convince somebody to go buy a full box of condoms? Have them go spend 6 months worth of diapers.
6 months doing what?
6 months worth of diapers.
At the end
box of condoms, which is
I've done it. I bought a lot of both.
Yeah, you and me both.
Birth control is just as effective.
Pulling out saves money.
Well, Tony, how many kids do you have?
Yeah, it's good. I wonder why you have so many kids. Yeah. I'm an expert at pulling out. Oh, she's pregnant again.
much like me and Jeffrey, your pullout game is weak.
Shit, I ain't got
that.
Shit. If you have one, your pullout game is weak.
Nah.
My pullout game is weak.
Let me make it clear.
I have my pullout game is non-existent.
Let me make it clear.
You and me both. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, who the fuck pulls out? I'm here. I'm doing this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right.
Who the hell pulls out? What the hell? What's the point in that? That's like driving the Daytona 500, and right before you cross the finish line on lap 499, you just stop the car and get out.
I'm gonna walk the rest of the way.
I looked at it, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm already got restream and stream, y'all. I'm all right.
Shit don't make no sense.
Oof. Yeah, Restream goes to 2, StreamYard goes to 1. Twitch Studios up. I'm gonna leave it alone. Most of the people following me are Hash folks, and a lot of them are on Twitch. So
maybe you're just doing too much, Tony.
Oh, I'm just getting warm. Wait till the other two platforms kick in. Then it's going to be a problem.
You already have a problem.
No, I don't. Actually, I do.
My eyes. Holy shit.
My problem right now is money.
Go to work. Stop picking fights with ghetto bitches in the parking lot.
I didn't pick that.
That shit had me rolling. I was like, God, I wish I could have seen that in person.
If you would have seen my face when she said that bullshit, I was like, let me go ahead and get inside.
She said bandana, wearing a sock.
And I went
down payment. Just spent all your tax money. No, it's Tony's Facebook post today. That shit had me dying. I was like, this motherfucker.
I haven't even turned on my phone.
Listen, Jeff. Let me tell you, Jeff. I'm sorry. Let me tell you. I get out the car, right?
This sounds entertaining.
I go. I was like, shit. I forgot my papers. Ran to the other side of the car. Opened the door. Boom. Oh shit. She in the car. I said, my bad. Get ready to go get my papers. She done came out the car. Walked around and looked and said, "Is it damaged?" I said, "No, it's just a little paint. It's gone. No dent, nothing."
Right.
I said, "Okay, here we go." She said, "Just get in your car and go." No, I'm getting some papers out. I'm actually not going anywhere. I'm going to get some papers out. Bro, whatever you're doing, just do it and go. Click. Let me tell you something. Fuck you talking to? I just showed you ain't no goddamn damage.
Who the fuck
gas station Joe.
Tony went all full Karen.
Dude.
Did you just tell me what to do?
Dude. I mean, she like, bro, just get your shit and go. You mad? And I look in the back. You got 30-day tags. Okay, good. It's a contour.
It's not a 30-day-old car. It's a 300-year-old car with 30-day tags on it.
I'm gonna be honest. I can understand why she was mad, but I showed her there was no damage. Nothing was going to even look like anything even ever happened, and she was still upset. I'm like,
it's clean. I had an Escalade. You rubbed your thumb on it to show it was clean.
Yeah. You know how you rub your finger on the car? I used the back of my finger just so I could do it slow, so there'll be no fingerprints. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And you still mad? Click. I've had an Escalade. All right. People have hit my car. I actually look. They'll be more scared. I look back there. I don't see no damage. Y'all good. Take care.
Yeah. That's when you hit. That's when you hit her with the Macho Man Randy Savage elbow right on the hood of her car.
And she had that look on the face like that was a whole tax return just sitting right there.
Maybe it was.
It might have been. I know that's why I said.
I was gonna say, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. You know what time it is.
Chicks are coming back now. They're not going out. They're coming back. I know.
Yeah, everybody's out there tax season balling, man. Everybody's out there getting there.
That car isn't car wash shiny. That car is detailed shiny. I know what you're feeling. Okay, there is no fucking damage.
Yeah,
don't let the t-shirt fool you.
Just told her, look, lady, calm down. We all know in 3 months from now you're gonna be hiding this at your cousin's house from the repo man, rolling around with 3 ribs instead of 4. So tire time don't come and take your ribs back.
I was trying to that shit. I don't know why you brought me back. I went to the doctor's over there, checked my blood pressure. It's a little off. I said, yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. I'm just trying
to like, let me tell you a story.
I know it's off. This bitch in the parking lot, she's probably still out there.
All that shit that I typed in was what I was thinking. And everything I was thinking when I was thinking. I was walking
that shit had me dying. I was like, damn, new Bluetooth having
Because I heard him in the car talking, and in the car, she should stop. And she's still out there looking at me and sitting in the car quiet.
Yeah.
Your people coming?
What $100,000 and a phony.
Man.
Or it's $1 some envelopes.
I swear, I gotta walk away when I get like that because my brain clicks. I'm trying to be mature and you gonna come at me and I don't fucking know you. My brain clicks. Oh, here we go. Let me do this shit. My cousin was up there hollering, boy. Oh, you saw all my people up there. They were like, dog, you crazy.
That's not.
Tony's sitting there yelling at this chick, sit your $5 ass down for me.
And I broke it down. I said, first of all, I showed you there was no damage. 2, it wasn't that loud. 3, if you don't get your I'm out of maturity now. Shit.
That shit had me dying. I was like, this motherfucker. lose his mind. And good thing you were at the doctor's office.
And my cousin said, not the gas station jewelry. Hell yeah, I can see a little ball of an earring with no back on it. I already know what you got.
He said a ball of no back.
Yeah, you know how you got the little ball with the little stud shit? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that's terrible.
Just because you got brand new flip flops don't mean you fly. I meant that shit. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. These are Nike. You were stupid.
Exactly.
I wear my shit in the shower, not the church.
Yeah, right.
I have a pair of sandals that I never wear.
It's because you never leave your bathroom.
That's true.
No. In general, I don't.
I left my bathroom twice this week. Or did you go to the movies Monday?
Last night. I went to the movies last night.
He's like, well, since I'm out, you want to go to the movies?
No,
I'm not coming back out again for the rest of the year.
Apparently, my wife has been watching and not commenting the entire time.
Your wife?
Yeah,
nice.
She's been watching.
Good.
And she said, listen, last night she said, hey, well, let's go to the mall. I said, what for? She said, because if Tony and Chris tell you get out the fucking house, one more fucking time, people are going to think I'm
start calling your wife Lady
Hawk.
I'm start calling your wife Lady Hawk. Hi, Lady Hawk.
Wait a minute.
Lady Hawk.
You know what's going on? Is that really your prison? Blink twice if you're in danger. Blink twice if she kidnapped you and locked you in the basement.
That's what she said. She says, between everybody thinking that you and Chris were actually married once, and the fact that Tony and Chris keep telling you to get out the fucking house.
That's okay. That's okay. One of my new bosses has decided he's going to start listening to the podcast. I said, fair warning. We are uncensored, unhinged, and uncaged. So if you are easily offended, do not watch it. He was like,
fair warning, we are off the clock.
Fair warning.
Off the clock.
My actions on the podcast do not reflect my actions at work.
My actions in real life. Yes.
Some do.
Some do.
When I yell at people that I ding their car and not even show a mark.
That's not me. That was Tony yelling at people, not me.
Yep, my sister just saw it. I was waiting on this. I just saw it. I know she was waiting on this. Yes. That means it was funny. Because she will tell me I'm corny.
That means it was funny.
She will tell me how fast I'm corny and tell me to sit down. But if she's laughing, that means I did good. Shit.
Yeah. That shit, I see that today. I was taking a little break or whatever. I don't know what. Maybe I was on my way home. I don't remember when I seen it. I should have me dying. I was like, this motherfucker just lost his damn mind.
I try my damnedest to be rational and proper. When you piss me off, fuck it.
Well, much like Tony getting mad at the friendly tourist or Jeff, you should have got your phone out and went off on her and recorded it.
No.
Yeah.
You can't go off on a woman in public. They swear you got violence issues.
Oh yeah.
You can't touch her, and it's all.
That's why.
Although
it's just a matter of how you say it.
Going, it might be.
Imagine me saying what she read.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
it's all about your tone.
In jail.
I wasn't going to be in the right tone. You saw how close I had hyphens on that motherfucker? That's how fast I was saying it.
Yeah. It's all about your tone. Yeah. don't
count
scream.
The hyphens, Christopher. Jesus.
Yeah, right. I don't even know what a hyphen is.
It's a little dash. Let's go ahead.
Come across as a smart ass asshole. You don't raise your tone. You still say what you got to say. Still make them look stupid.
Oh, she was looking like she was highly irritated. And I'm like, you have nothing to worry about. The insurance company would be like, what did you call us for?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
How clean it was.
And she don't even got insurance. What are you talking about? You know better.
You got to have liability here to get a car.
Well, she canceled that shit as soon as she signed the paperwork.
Now, here's the bad part. Suppose it wasn't even her car. That's the look she had on her face.
It might not have been. Maybe it was her man's car. Maybe he was the one out there.
Maybe it was her girlfriend's car.
Maybe it was her girlfriend's car. It is 2022. I'm just saying. Her significant other got their tax money back.
When I got a brand new Ford Contour from
Honest
1984.
paper that says you can't find me from my pocket.
Right?
She's sitting there screaming at Tony, "This is a Ford Contour! How dare you!"
And I really tried. She had a hand on the hips, and she looked at you like, "Bro, just go." What the fuck you mean, just go? Who coming out?
Right? Who the hell?
Let them
Talking about that
play a game.
bullshit.
Let's play a game called Stupid Games Win Stupid Prize.
Right?
But no, she looked like she was upset. I tried to keep my cool, but she was like, "Just go, just get in your car and go." What the fuck you talking to?
Get in your goddamn car and leave.
You a foot shorter than me.
My tire is worth more than your car. I'm not.
No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. No. Like I said, when you're happy with your vehicle, you don't want nobody to scratch it or dent it. I got that.
I get that. You know, I get.
And like I said, it was my paint on your car. Your paint didn't even move or come off. You mad for what again? I'm really going through all this in my head. Like, really, she really catching the attitude now and showed it to her? And I'm trying to get my papers. I'm already in a rush.
Just be glad you didn't get your ass beat by that woman out there.
Ooh.
Good thing you did walk away.
Ooh.
Was there a fucking owl in here?
Must be.
Jesus Christ.
Shitting me.
She would have recorded that. She would have recorded her whooping your big ass.
Would have swinging on me at 1 o'clock. They would have came looking for me, and I'd have been mad as a motherfucker.
No. That'd have been a recording of you on Facebook getting beat down by a woman and slides, had a bandana sock on her head.
What?
And gas station jewelry. I told you, go inside, get away from my contour.
Get your shit and go.
Tony, like, damn, I'm sorry.
By that third blow, you ain't nobody special, no damn more. Everybody gets the first blow. You asking for it. 4 and 5, fuck you.
Take your slide off, start beating your ass with it.
Oh, it really be on it. It will really be on it. I'm sorry. No, that's disrespectful.
They're weaving one hand and sliding the other.
You ain't gonna beat me up in socks. Nah.
You ain't gonna kick my ass wearing socks. I'll fucking socks, but I ain't fighting in socks.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, they got one of the this place over by that arcade at the mall we went to. It's called Sky Zone. It's like a trampoline park.
Yeah.
And kids were like, "Let's go there," and I was like, "Let's not," because Dad will have a fucking heart attack. Because Dad is 41, Jesus, not 20.
They're not nearly as. It's not nearly as bad as you think it is.
Jesus Christ.
Bullshit. Every time I go, I forget I'm 41 years old, and I start jumping around like a fucking idiot. And then the next day, I move.
Yeah, I want to take the kid. We got one up here. I'm going to take the kids, and I'm going. Well, the reason I want to go is because they have like these 3 little dodgeball areas.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And one area is for the kids. One area is for like the older teenagers and adults.
Yep.
And then the other area is for everybody. And I want to go in there and smoke some kids, including my own.
Trust me, it is as good as advertised. Because that's what I do. I wait till
you let the boys go in there
halfway
and
up
jump
on
around. Look at girls. I mean, they have a ball in there. All you gotta do is let them be. They'll be fine for hours.
Oh yeah, they love going.
Yeah.
We went to one. The first times that the kids and I went down to Jody's, and we took them to one. Yeah, they just jumped, and Jody and I hung out and let them do their thing. But
tell you what, get your ass out there and start jumping after about 5 minutes. Like,
I plan on it.
I'm gonna dislocate his knee. You better sit your ass down.
I plan on it when I take him to the
damn trampolines. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Take your fucking back brace. I'm telling you, because every time I go, my wife's like, "Come on, jump with us." I'm like,
I plan on jumping.
I smoke like a chimney.
I'm gonna do the.
I'm gonna hurt myself.
I'm gonna do the American Ninja course.
You know you're doing too much.
I'm gonna do the American Ninja.
And then I sit there and go, "Watch me do a flip."
Right. Yeah. You be like, "I'm tired. It's a trampoline. You ain't even doing half the work."
I'm gonna do the American Ninja course that they have at the one up here by me.
Okay, go.
Oh no shit!
I am.
Do that. I'd be in.
I'm be
law looking like Gomer Pyle on Full Metal Jacket.
You have no idea of my abilities.
He called Jensen to not for you.
I want to see if you're on the law. Are you quitting on me? Man, quit, you worthless piece of shit. Get out of my car.
I can just see Chris standing in a white t-shirt and boxers eating a donut while Tony and I have to run around for 40 minutes.
Oh my God. I got to see this motherfucker do an obstacle course for real. I would lose my shit.
You have no idea about the skills I possess.
You have no idea how much pain you're going to be in when you do
it. Yeah, buddy.
As two people that have done obstacle courses as part of our job, when we were 20, it was hard.
Yes. We was 20 and I was 50 pounds lighter. I was 170 running that motherfucker. Crawling.
I was 140.
Going across the damn ropes. I got to see you do the ropes. And I want to see you jump over that lawn.
Climb that fucking cargo net. Cargo net. Go over the top. Yeah. Watch your ass
you can't
fall
do that
down.
shit at 260, cuz.
No, you can't.
Well, I will have both of you jackasses know, just because you think you're special because you were in the military, that I have done an obstacle course in Charleston, 70 feet in the air, and I flew through that son of a bitch at 290.
Did you?
And out of shape. Yeah, I did multiple times. Okay. They were a customer of mine.
Okay.
And they said they were going to get me over my fear of heights one way or another.
And it didn't work yet.
that obstacle course did not bother me, but again, it was up in the air. But I ran that thing several times.
70 feet in the air?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you climb the wall?
I climbed the wall, the rope walls.
Okay.
And the little rope thing that you go across and it goes like this, and you're supposed to hold the other rope. I've done that.
You did it?
I've done that.
At 290?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, yeah, 290, almost 300 pounds.
Okay.
And you two bitches over there running your fucking cocksuckers. Well, I was 20 years old and in the military. I could barely do it.
Well,
Pussies.
Pussies!
Oh, I didn't say I
Pussies!
did it. I did
Pussies!
it. I
did
it really well.
Can I swim?
Can you swim?
Can you swim?
Yeah.
What fucking kind of dumbass question is that? I'm like a fish in the water.
At 260 and 290, you was a fish in the water?
Right now, yeah, I'm a fish in the water.
Okay.
The water is my happy place. You forget when I was in high school, I was like 300 pounds.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was like 315 in high school.
But you was more athletic than you are now.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I was much. Oh, yeah, I was. But I mean, even now, I can still swim like a fish. The water is my happy place. I'm like if Aquaman had a cool straight brother, that's me. I'm talking about the old school Justice League, not Jason Momoa, Aquaman, the Justice League cartoon, blonde hair.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Jason Momoa.
He's just called you gay. Go beat his ass.
Hey, if that means he's going to come over, we're going to drink beer and throw axes together. I call him gay.
Oh yeah.
How do I get one of those matching scars on my eye? Here, let me show you.
Wow.
Come here.
Can we go get tattoos together, Jason?
Wow.
Did we just become best friends?
Wow. Let me see your big ass one.
I'm kicking my ass, Jason.
As I say, yeah, I might hurt in the morning, but you'd be surprised that, like I said, I also surprise people with how quick I am.
That's from football. I'll give you that.
I've always been quick, but
if you was 315 in high school and you was quick, yeah, it should have been in the NFL. The fuck you doing?
It's called busting your knee up and tearing your shoulder apart.
So you don't need to do no obstacle courses now.
I can still do an obstacle course if I want to.
I recognize that.
You think I just hurt myself after I left Charleston?
I think you hurt yourself because you're doing something stupid, so now you can't do what you used to. Yes.
No, I hurt myself playing sports.
Okay, I didn't know that. No,
no, I hurt myself.
If you got a busted knee and a busted shoulder, I do not recommend the damn obstacle course.
Yeah, I can still do them. I don't sound like I'm out doing them every week, but I can do them.
Mark said that's the only time you're quick. Nah.
I just got that.
Yeah, that is the only time I'm quick because it sure as hell ain't in the bed.
Foreplay don't count.
That's not
Ask.
what I heard.
Ask. You didn't hear nothing from anybody. You probably heard that from them or they or sources. Or thou.
I mean, I've seen the moon go down and the sun come back up, so it don't matter to me.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Well, I mean, the sun come up. The moon go down there, the sun come back up. Oh yeah, I pulled all nighters.
So you start like 5 minutes before sunrise.
She gonna say, if you see this, she'll comment. He ain't lying.
Yeah, it's like, it's not really saying much there.
Tony, does she live in Canada?
No. Stupid.
I have a girlfriend. She just lives in Canada.
Yeah, she loves.
I've never had a
like
Canadian.
No one else. I have.
What was that? What was that football player's name? Manti Teo or whatever.
Oh my God! I couldn't believe this shit. That boy got to get a motherfucker drafted.
That son bitch he got catfish so hard.
Oh, I didn't believe that story one damn bit. I did not believe that shit.
Wait, what happened?
There was an online girlfriend, and they roasted his ass for that shit.
He had an online girlfriend that turned out not to be real, and he got drafted. Well, he was a hell of a football player. I don't think he lasted in the league. Man. Is he still in the league? I just don't hear anything of him anymore.
I think he got a ring. Matter of fact, I think he had a ring with one of them teams. I forgot where he's at.
Yeah,
but he's still in.
But it came out that his girlfriend was made up, or he got catfished or some shit like that.
They wore the hell out of his ass with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They did him worse than they did Michael Sam. I'm serious.
No, they were trying to be accepting of Michael Sam.
Half of that shit wasn't necessary. And he could play football. I hate it for him. He could play football.
No, he could play his ass off. But I mean, it was something that didn't need, kind of like when what's his face from the Raiders just came out this year, and everybody was like, "Oh, okay." And just played ball. That's what they should have done with Michael Sam.
You got to do, just play football. No more. They're coming out open, and it's going to bring them notoriety, recognition, respect, and acknowledgments, and all that. Okay, cool. But what else you going to do?
Yeah, go play ball. Old boy out there in Vegas is balling out. Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, he plays fine. Michael Sam was a monster.
Yeah, he was.
They should have kept him.
Right back, boys.
You good? They should.
That's all right. We're gonna take a real quick break. Yeah, no, they should have. He was a monster.
Yeah, he was. He was a great player.
But
so he got drafted. He had that kick and shit with a boyfriend. I was like, God damn.
Y'all doing way too damn much. Calm down.
Like, that's y'all shit.
You're doing way too damn much. Calm the hell down.
Motherfucker did the interview. He said, I'm proud. I ain't ashamed of it. I said, ain't nobody gonna fight your ass. I ain't mad at you. You damn linebacker. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I think had it not been I think that was the biggest thing that the NFL had any issues with was just that it became a spectacle and it was distracting in the locker room.
Not just the NFL, and I agree with you.
Yeah, because what's his name? Carl Nadsif?
For the Raiders?
Yeah, he came out this year and everybody was like, oh, okay, cool. Let's go win some games. And that's all it was. I mean, he's doing community stuff and promoting and doing stuff like that. But, I mean, it was like, oh, okay, let's go win some games. We're trying to win a Super Bowl. So, and that was it. But it was a spectacle. And Michael Sam was just as guilty of making it a spectacle as anybody else involved.
Well, they asked him about it. He lived his life. They tried to get out his personal life. They should have just left. I mean, I honestly want to tell people leave this shit the way it is now because we got the point. You either are, you ain't. Either way, let's go make some money.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, and a lot of players leave their personal life off the field. I mean, you got players like Brady and Rodgers, of course. They're and then dipshit out in Kansas City with his stupid ass fairy brother and fiance, Carl. Mahomes and his stupid ass fiance and brother.
What'd they do?
Always acting a fool and shit. I guess he told them they ain't allowed at games anymore. He told them that because of the way they act and shit.
Yeah, he got a $400 million contract. Y'all better calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
He ain't going to know for 10 years. I don't blame him.
He told both of them, don't come. You don't get to come to the games no more. His brother's just living off of his name. His brother's a sorry ass athlete. Look up Patrick Mahomes' little brother playing basketball.
He was supposed to be coming in the league at one point.
He looks like a drunk baby giraffe trying to play basketball.
Not anymore. Gotcha.
but let's go ahead and take a real quick break. We'll come back. I do have that part 2 of the Disney stuff that we were talking about. I have some news tonight as well. I got one. I got a couple of news stories, but I got one that's kind of cool. I actually kind of stumbled across that today when I was listening to the radio. An interesting little tidbit about music.
Yeah, go to break.
But we're going to go to break. I didn't get anything prepared for the show tonight, so I have leftovers that I had prepared from last week. So we're going to do. I'm gonna play Zonis again, the band from British Columbia, Vancouver.
Yeah,
I got one of their songs on here, so you guys go check them out on YouTube. It's I got them their name down there at the bottom of the screen. Zonis, like a folk cabaret mix of music. They're pretty cool. They look like they have fun together.
Look, they have ball with that shit. You damn right.
Yeah, it's a husband and wife duo, and it looks like they have an absolute ball doing what they love and doing it together. So we'll be back here in just a few minutes. Enjoy. If I can get this to come up.
Shadow lay
And welcome back to the show, guys. That was Zonis.
What to say about that one? I got some shit to say about that one. Finish
That was Zonis. Like you said, they're a husband and wife duo, kind of a folk cabaret type music. I think what they remind me of when some of their music is gypsy music.
Dog. Do you see how much they don't give a fuck when they singing? I love it.
Yeah, they're just having fun.
And that was a hell of an ending. I was sitting here looking at the song like, and then she started changing them. I'm gonna give her that. She can sing now. They got a vibe. They got a vibe. I don't know why they ain't famous. They got a vibe. It ain't me, but they got a vibe.
Yeah, it was called the Ghost Song. No, I like them. I've listened to.
It was a cool song. You ain't lying.
I've listened to both of their albums on Spotify. I really like them. Some of their music is a little satire, which if we get into more of their catalog, we'll dive into. Like they have a song about it's called "Everything Is Fake," and it's kind of a shot at flat earthers. But you guys can check them out on YouTube at Zonis, Zonnis. But yeah, they're definitely enjoying themselves. They're having fun doing their thing. Yeah. But welcome back to the show. This is Nonsensical Nonsense. Go ahead and check us out on all social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at Nonsensical Nonsense. Don't forget, you guys can join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. And you can always get every single episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. You can always shoot us an email if you'd like at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. And we do have the merch store at teespring.com/nonsensicalnonsensepodcast. Go ahead, give us a like, give us a follow. And if you be so kind, you want to help support the show, you want to help us grow, all that fun jazz, go ahead and give us a share. Tell some of your friends, tell your coworkers, tell your baby daddy, tell your preacher. Tell them all. You might see Tony in the congregation come Sunday morning. You won't see me there. I can promise you that.
I'm going to be in there.
I can promise you that.
I don't have no money for the collection plate. I'm just saying.
You don't have to give money to the collection plate. What? Well, you think Preacher Man needs your money? Well, I guess he does. Who else is going to pay for that brand new Cadillac and that brand new house he's living in?
Or that beard you're trying to get fixed?
Well, maybe if you didn't have a fucked up beard.
Beard is great.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the preacher. The imaginary preacher that we were talking about that you apparently have to give your money to.
So you're imagining preachers.
I'm not imagining anything.
Okay.
If I was, you got a problem with it?
Good. Hell yeah, you got it.
Right? You can have that job already, telling Tony, stop eating so damn. But I was going to go somewhere. I was going to say something. I totally forgot. Jeff got in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. He had to leave.
No, she's home, so he had to leave.
And Jeff got in trouble, so he had to leave. I told you an hour, not an hour and 15 minutes. She pulled the plug.
Just for you, Tim. Yeah. Sound like Vince McMahon. God,
right?
You don't get to the damn point of the show. Don't stop talking about the shit.
I'll just do this. I'm the host. I do whatever I want. Fuck these headphones.
It's my show.
It's my show. And I do whatever I want.
That's right.
No. I was where was I at? There it is. So we do have, I might go ahead and rock these all out tonight since we're not doing the starting five bullshit tonight.
Go.
But But just a friendly reminder about the starting five. We are extending it out till next Wednesday. Give Jeff time to fix the list, and I'll get them posted once he sends them back to me. And all that jazz. But for another week, I will remain the champion, the greatest champion of all time.
Back is back, goes on mass destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling. Just a competition, win the war, that's their mission. Not no mercy.
Too sweet. I'm giving you guys an extra week to knock me off my pedestal.
It's pathetic.
I'm jealous.
Mm-mm.
You jealous.
Mm-mm.
Hater.
Mm-mm.
Jealous. Hater.
Until I get my damn championships.
Get your damn championships. What's stopping it?
People voting.
You sure it's not just terrible list?
Mm-mm.
I think that might be.
My list is phenomenal.
You've had a couple good ones. Just not as good as mine.
I make outstanding picks. What are you talking about?
I mean, if maybe if people knew half of your picks, they might agree with you.
I got to talk to my age group. That's what it is. That's what we're going to do. We got time.
All right.
Shit. I'm going to pick something up.
Your age group.
Yeah.
What's that? 50-year-olds with the mentality of a 13-year-old girl?
Mm-hmm. 50-year-olds who didn't smoke weed. They remember shit.
Good luck with that, because my age group, it's hard to find people that didn't smoke weed when we were young.
Your age group, it's hard to find a motherfucker that remembers anything. Shit.
Yeah, I know, that's right.
We're some forgetful motherfuckers.
We really are. But no, I want to don't forget what you wanted to bring up, Tony. We'll hit that when we get out of this. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to go ahead and wrap this list up of oh goodness, this Disney list. Strange and dark Disney facts that are the opposite of family friendly.
Here we go, Tim.
It was a little bit longer list than I thought it was last week. So we did half of it, and we're going to go ahead and wrap it up this week. Starting with, where am I at? Starting with Werner von Braun and Hans Scharf were Nazis.
Mm-hmm.
Like real deal Nazis.
Right.
And Walt Disney hired them.
Why?
Disney consulted von Braun for projects about space travel, while Scharf installed murals at Epcot. Von Braun designed the V-2 rocket for the Nazis, and Scharf was a Luftwaffe interrogator before he became an artist.
You hired torturers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the scientific mind, but the design you want to make for a roller coaster makes sense. You can almost neglect their background because some tell me they was on the run.
Well, not all Nazis were on the run for war crimes. I mean, I'm not sticking up for them, but I mean, that's just the truth. Not all of them were on the run from war crimes. There were some, and, you have your most notable ones, obviously, Hitler and
one that just died.
There's, yeah.
Okay, that was good. Shit.
But
now we can talk some shit. Let's go.
But regardless of the fact you were still a Nazi.
They were Nazis. Some were Nazis by force.
This is true, too.
Some were Nazis by force. Others were by choice. Others got in and saw some shit and wanted to leave. So,
according, and this is stories from some prisoners at Auschwitz or and whatnot, that not all Nazis were bad. Like, to them, did not mistreat them, and
some were humane. Yes.
Yeah. And some, there were even some that helped others escape and stuff.
They had
so
they just
yeah, I mean,
themselves.
So I mean that's a lot.
Wait till y'all dig into the story. Get deep into that neo-Nazi story.
Well, the neo-Nazis and what neo-Nazis and like Aryan Brotherhood? Because I was gonna say, isn't the neo-Nazis
origins? There's some origins on the Nazi movement that weren't necessarily hate against a specific race.
Oh yeah, no.
There was a hate against the system, and very controversial. It's going to irritate some folks. I'm going to wait. Some people have more facts than me. There's some underlying shit with that. Just like there's some underlying shit going on in Ukraine too.
Oh yeah, no, there's always underlying shit.
Yeah,
we're not privy to the truth. We're barely privy to partial truth.
we're privy to the information they give us, and that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
But moving on,
mm-hmm.
We kind of talked about this every time we've brought up the Disney stuff. But Disney has basically rewritten the U.S. copyright law, and Mickey will never go public domain.
No.
They've spent millions lobbying for copyright bills. Ironically, nearly all of Disney's most iconic films, from Snow White to Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, are based on public domain works.
And he's got exclusive copyrights, patents, all that mess.
Mm-hmm.
That is straight Disney money.
Well,
you take notes to be a billionaire.
Mm-hmm. Hey, a lot of things with like
trillionaires by now. They got to be trillionaires.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of things with the whole Mickey Mouse thing, it's a lot like how they created fake companies to buy land and stuff. And there's like a lot of ins and outs, shady bullshit that they're able to keep the copyrights and everything like that from.
And you pay the fine and you move the fuck on.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what they're doing.
That's what most people are doing.
Mm-hmm.
But we kind of talked about this a little bit when we were first touching on the Disney thing, but there's only been one cast member that has died at Disneyland.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty messy one. Anybody who knows anything about Disney, I'm sure you've heard the story of Debbie Stone, who was working in America Sings at Disney in 1974 and was accidentally crushed between two moving walls of a rotating stage. Disney then closed the stage for a year and installed automatic sensors to keep that from happening again. So
they took precautionary measures after the death. Some tell me they also compensated the family.
Oh, I'm sure they did. I mean, it's the same thing with the little kid that got yanked out to the water by the alligator. Even the person that died on the Matterhorn, or the people that died on the Matterhorn ride that we talked about last week, and that was lazy maintenance workers. They knew there was a fault in the system, and they just ignored it.
Nobody's died Disney grounds though. Yeah, there's one. You just said he just read one. He just read one, and I bet you she was the only one. Keep going.
People have died on Disney,
but there's no record of it.
But they don't pronounce their death until they get out of the park, because that is one of their rules there at Disney. Nobody dies in the park.
I think Disney's in trouble. Based on what you're reading and the law that just changed for them, I think Disney's in trouble.
I don't think Disney's in too much trouble. Disney's just going to keep doing their thing. And we've kind of touched on this as well about the Haunted Mansion. Guests keep dumping the cremains of their dead relatives, dead loved ones.
Yeah, we spoke on that, right?
Yeah. Happens at least once a month. It's a Small World.
After all.
Is another popular dumping site. Employees even have a code for it. It's HEPA cleanup, which means they're about to go vacuum someone's ashes.
That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Know what a HEPA vac is too. That's fucked
up.
That's fucked up.
In 2017, Disney employees sued Disney for $100 million. Of course, Disney settled. The employees claimed Disney and other big animation studios colluded using an anti-poaching agreements. The studios allegedly agreed not to steal animators from one another, letting bosses conspire to keep wages low. So we've talked about that as well. Yeah, they
not enough money. Yeah, a lot of work, a lot of hours, not enough money.
Mm-hmm. A single day's admission. This just blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
A single day's admission to Disney's Magic Kingdom during peak attendance, weekends and holidays, will cost a family of two adults and 2 children, a minimum of $500.
As of when?
No flight, no hotel.
Yeah, just to
no
get in
parking,
the park. Just to get
no
in the park.
souvenirs, no food, just
it's
parking.
Not $125 a person, is it?
When we went.
It was less than $100 a person when we went to Magic Kingdom back in 20. It was
well, we went to what is Disney World down in Florida. We went, I don't know, about 7 years ago. Yeah, about 7 years ago, we took the girls in cash, and when we went, we had got all of our tickets and like all our admission and everything prior to, but that weekend that we were up there, or that week that we were up there, they literally jumped their prices over $100 a ticket.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
I know when me and the wife took the kids to Universal Studios, all 5 of us.
Well, Universal Studios is going to be.
It's a different park, but I'm just comparing the prices. And Universal Studios is fucking huge.
Is Universal owned by Disney?
I'm not sure, but it's fucking huge.
Oh, it's a massive park. I want to go.
Its own shit.
Yeah.
And it was not disappointing. And I don't care what anybody says. Harry Potter's the shit.
I want to go because that's where all the superheroes and shit are, and the Transformers.
Universal is awesome. Yeah, I was shocked because I didn't know. I was shocked. It's 15 minutes to get to the park from the parking lot after the show.
Right.
And it's a million motherfuckers at least down there, bro.
Yeah.
We spent $600 to get in, but that was for both parks in one day. And that was 5 of us. And Jason was maybe 2 years, a year or 2 old. But that was a great time. Trey and Naya had a ball. And it was so, man. Yeah, Disney being over $100. I don't.
Yeah.
Listen, damn.
Yeah, I was going to say, when we went down there, they made the announcement that week that they had raised their tickets over $100. But we had already had everything bought. But I think between the resort and then you kind of plan your, I think we spent, for a week in Disney, we spent about $2,500.
That's it?
I was going to say between $25,000 and $3,000. I think
you and all the kids.
Well, yeah, me and my ex-wife and the kids.
That's good.
But we stayed at one of the resorts,
and
then
you had to do the timeshare thing, didn't you?
No. We stayed at we stayed at one of the actual Disney resorts. We stayed at, it might have been more than that. Hell, I don't know. I wasn't paying. I paid for everything, but I wasn't handling the financial stuff at that time, so I didn't know. I just know what I was told. I think it was like around
the numbers you told me. Y'all should have spent at least $3,000. Tim, what you need on the run back again? How much everything costs? Or how much it was getting apart? 2 people at the gate. The last thing you read, or the last thing you read. 2 people at the gate.
Oh, it's $500. Plan on spending a minimum of $500. That's for two adults and 2 children. That's no flight, no hotel, no parking, no souvenirs, no food. That's just park admission.
Just park admission. He's right. And they used to have military discounts, so I got in for free one year.
Yeah.
And I could bring a couple of dependents with me. And mind you, that's $100 a head, and there's at least 1 million motherfuckers in there. That's at least 1 million. I guarantee you.
Yeah,
there's at least 1 million motherfuckers in that motherfucker every day.
There's a lot of motherfuckers up in there. That's for damn sure.
And but I'm not gonna lie to you, I went for Christmas one year in 2006. We left our damn hotel at 11 o'clock. We tried to go to Magic Kingdom, maxed out. I said, what? They said maxed out. We went to Epcot, maxed out. The only place that was open was Animal Kingdom. I never even heard of the motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Was that
Animal Kingdom is no joke. Animal Kingdom is no joke. You will not.
Busch Gardens or whatever?
No. Busch Gardens is in Tampa. Animal Kingdom is in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
When you take a ride through the safari, you know how you got your 4-wheelers?
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers got the shuttles. It's like a shuttle bus, but it's open like an open dune buggy version.
Oh, yeah.
And you riding up and down and around. And man, Animal Kingdom, ladies and gentlemen, put it on your list. You're welcome. If you got money and you got time, take your ass down there and spend a week. Because Christmas time, people go down there for a week. They go for the week of Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas was on a Thursday one year. Everybody was already filling all the hotels on a Sunday. We was leaving. Well, it's not a joke in Orlando, y'all.
If you can't afford Disney and you don't want to deal with Disney nonsense and the people, and you're down in Florida, go to Legoland. It is actually surprisingly
Legoland is
super fun.
It's a Disney Marketplace, isn't it?
I don't know what it is. It's Legoland.
When you're a firefighter, you get first responder discount. I get military discount. Yeah, maximize that shit. Let me tell you something, bro. When you get down there, maximize that shit because you're going to need it. You're going to need it. I'll be here all day talking about my trips to Orlando. Go ahead before I start running.
Yeah. Legoland is fun. It's not a super big park, but it's a fun-ass park.
Your kids will love it.
The kids, we loved it. It was fun for the adults.
You ain't talking about you.
The kids loved it too, but it was fun for the adults as well. So
we grew up with Legos too. We want to push it together.
Oh yeah, it was fun
in the house.
The rides were
open with the man that walked like this.
and the great thing about it is it's a big park, but you can basically get through it in a day. And then your second day in the park, you go back to what you missed. But then the things that you liked and you had fun at, you go do again. But this is kind of in a little story form or a meme form, whatever you want to say. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Bad. You're in the lead car on Disney's Big Thunder Mountain Railroad when it derails. Worse, one of your fellow passengers is killed. Even worse, you spend between 20 minutes and an hour stuck with the dead man while paramedics pry the injured out of the wreck. The good news, this didn't really happen to you. The bad news, this really happened to somebody else in 2003.
03? Wow.
It's the second death.
Wow.
Fourth death in Disney.
Wow.
On this list.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the whole damn track derailed.
I got nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing.
It wasn't until 2015 that Disney started installing metal detectors at all of its theme parks.
That's not true.
It wasn't until 2015 Disney started installing metal detectors at all of its theme parks, a week after a man tried to enter Disney World with a handgun, and long after several other incidents involving firearms, including 2 hostage situations and a suicide. That's 5, if we're keeping count.
SeaWorld had them.
Yeah, I do remember SeaWorld had them. I remember going there as a kid.
2010, SeaWorld had them, I believe. I want to say Universal had them, but I don't remember. But, you don't think anybody going to come down there to start that crazy scene. I want to have body recovery. That must have been help. Yeah, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, it was the train derailed.
Take a gun down there. Good and damn well that place is more full of kids than adults. You got to be an ass.
Well, some people are just
an ass.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I remember growing up. I think Cedar Point had metal detectors. I think Kings Island had them. I know the SeaWorld up here had them. I do remember that. Hell, even going to the Renaissance Festival, make fun of me. I'm a nerd. I like to go to the Renaissance Festival. Deal with it.
I heard good things about Renaissance festivals.
Dude, it's so much fun, man. I didn't even go until
they got one in Atlanta. People go a lot.
The first one I went to was 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago, and I had an absolute ball. I'm actually gonna try to go this year, a couple weekends or whatever. But they're fun. But even there you got to go through metal detectors. Now, granted, they hide them behind they're hidden with the props and decorations because they don't want to lose that. They're
also in by the
medieval.
I remember them being by the turnstiles when you walk through them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, if you look, they don't hide them because they're trying to hide them from people. They put decorations and props around them because they don't want to lose that mystique of the medieval times or whatever. So, but they're there. And anybody who dresses up in character and, they even wooden swords or foam swords or whatever like that, They tie them to any weapons you have. They like tie them to their sheaths or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta be an ass to do some shit like that. You gotta be an ass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of the parents that probably bust you upside your head for fucking up my trip after all the money I spent getting down there.
Right. We touched on the Disney being the sexist. They are sexist. We did touch on that. Second largest explosive buyers in the world.
We spoke on that. Yeah, the military was number one.
Yeah, military was number one. But check this out. We kind of just briefly touched on Disney being an informant for the FBI.
Yes.
He accused several of his own animators of being communist because they organized a strike asking for better working conditions. This was during
better working conditions.
Yeah, this was during one of the serious accusations. This was one serious accusations during the 50s Red Scare. So during the 50s, instead of paying his people and everything like that, he accused them of being communist, which was like a serious thing back then.
Oh, he was fucking around trying to keep his money. Yeah.
It was when they were employees that organized the strike, asking for better working conditions and stuff. He accused them. He snitched on them to the FBI and said they were communist. Which back then, that was.
They saying you were a terrorist now. Yes.
Yep. Why is that on here twice? The anti-poaching thing was on here again. And the copyright thing is on here again. What the hell? Disney built a resort in the Bahamas. After wasting $30 million and then causing an incredible amount of environmental damage, Disney had to completely abandon a fully built resort in the Bahamas. They didn't fully map out the logistics of the ferrying the tourists to and from their cruise ships. And instead of salvaging what they could and relocating, they left it all in one place to rot. These motherfuckers just dropped $30 million and didn't even bat an eye at it.
But they made that in a day. We just went through how much they charge a person.
No, I'm just saying. But
Disney Resort in the Bahamas. Hold on, let me Google this motherfucker.
But that's the crazy thing. So they did this in the Bahamas. They said they caused environmental damage and this, that, and the other thing. Didn't even bat an eye and just walked away from it and let it rot. No, didn't get in any trouble. And I'm sure they caught grief by the locals and stuff like that, but didn't even give a rat's ass.
What was the name of the resort? You got it?
It doesn't say the name of the resort. It just says
they got damn Atlantis on that list. How did I know? You got a Disney resort in the Bahamas. Atlantis. There's a couple of them. They didn't say which one was Disney though. That's wild.
Yeah, just abandoned a $30 million resort and left it to rot.
I'm thinking it was Atlantis.
Yeah.
But that's one of the bigger things down. That place is humongous.
But we all know who the Beatles are.
Yes.
Fucking Disney ended the Beatles.
How?
Well, they didn't end them, but the Beatles officially ended on Disney property. In 1974, on vacation at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, John Lennon signed the contract that dissolved the group.
Now, I'm not a Beatles junkie, but I think that struck a nerve with a bunch of the fans.
I'm not a junkie. I do like the Beatles. I like their music. But I wouldn't say like I'm like what the fuck is you doing? I'm not like
this is on the other shoulder. What the hell are you looking at over there? I was looking for the ghost. I thought it moved or something.
He's right there. He's still hanging.
He's still over there chilling. Other shoulder. Yeah, other shoulder.
Yeah.
Damn shaggy do ass. Hurry up.
Shaggy. Good lord.
Wiggy.
Like zoinks. No, I just looked out the window in this car. They like started to do a U-turn, and then they got halfway through their U-turn and just did a complete 360, just did a complete circle in the middle of the road, and decided to keep going the way they were going. I don't know. You can't do any of that right outside.
Yes. I believe it, Tim. I heard about the thing behind Paul McCartney.
Oh yeah, you know they do. But yeah, like I said, I'm not like oh my God, it's the Beatles, but I do enjoy their music. It's fun music to listen to, and they hella talented. It's kind of the same thing like how I feel about Prince. I'm not the biggest Prince fan, but I can appreciate his talent. There's not many Prince songs that I like.
Oh, that Playboy Mansion got some stories. That motherfucker got some stories.
That'd be that shit to get me in trouble. Start digging up dirt on the Playboy Mansion.
What's my man's name that's down there? I think it's Michael, not Michael Caine. What's the other guy? They did a documentary when I was watching it. That dude said, if you go down that ground, they said, don't get in that water. You'll get pregnant in that water.
Right? Exactly. Disney once planned to sell Ratatouille themed wine. It didn't end well.
Why not?
The plans were canceled at the last minute over criticisms that the cute cartoon wine ads would attract people below the legal drinking age, violating advertising standards.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. And parents will let them take a swig because that rat cooked the hell out of that dinner. That motherfucker walked out with that spoon like this.
Yeah.
He had the face running that little way around. I said, look at this son bitch here.
Look at the little guy go.
Hell yeah. He
But
was serious about that.
yeah, he was. Walt Disney himself helped design Mickey Mouse gas mask for children.
Okay.
Obviously, you had the Red Scare and nuclear fallout and this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah. Nuclear war, all that, yeah.
Yeah. Though few of them remain, you can still find several on display in various museums in the United States. It's kind of creepy looking. See if you guys can get a.
Yeah, we're gonna go into the next story.
Right? We kind of touched on this one a little bit as well. Disney made military training videos and war propaganda during World War II. Animators used their signature silly gags and cutesy art style to make things like Disney's instructional video for firing anti-tank rifles starkly at odds with the modern company's child-friendly image. So as we talked about before, where even though Walt Disney himself was against violence and anti-war and stuff, he made several cartoons and stuff back in the day, basically supporting war and whatnot.
Yeah.
And they have...
there was a big push for members of the military, for people to join the military. There still is. The alcohol scope. Yeah, I heard about that. Beauty and the Beast restaurant that just opened. Yeah, they got a little bit of alcohol in there.
Go to Epcot. You can get drunk as hell around the world. Whoop, whoop.
I think
do not drink the Japanese beer slushies, though. They're gross.
Japanese beer slushies.
Apparently in Japan, beer slushies are a thing. They're gross. But go to Germany and get fucking hammered like I did. Strongly recommended.
Germany lets you drink whenever.
Boy, I went to Germany and Epcot. No, I didn't go to Germany, the country. I'm talking about Epcot. Because, yeah. And I went to that Germany area. Boy, they got tasty beers. And they don't stop pouring. I was standing in line to get another one. I had about half a, because you get these big fancy beer mugs. I had about half a mug, and this just girl come around in one of those like Oktoberfest dresses. You know what I'm talking about? Little lederhosen, whatever the hell it's called. She said, "You need more beer?" She had a German accent. I said, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay." Just filled my glass up. I was like, "Where do I pay?" She's like, "Nope, you're good." I was like, "Bye."
Walk by here again, please.
Yeah, bye. Before somebody changes their fucking mind, because these aren't cheap beers.
Man, no, German beer is not cheap, but you over there too. They drink beer like it's water over that motherfucker.
But it's good beer. They make it good though. I fell in love with German beer when I went to Epcot. I came home and was looking for it. I found it.
We go to Busch Gardens in Virginia.
We had Total Wine and More.
It's in the air in that motherfucker.
Oh, hey, let's go.
I don't need that. I don't drink that much beer. So.
Well, and that's the thing. It is really expensive. So when I buy it, I'll buy like a 6-pack because a 6-pack's like $15. That isn't my normal drinking on all night long beer. That's one or two, and I'm good. I'm gonna go back to Budweiser, which is technically owned by the Germans now
Once
too.
I get that second beer, I'm through for the night.
Oh,
2 beers get me right.
Oh man. But blah, 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 blah. Not only did Walt Disney not only did Disney wait a minute, what is this? They're still talking about that. We already talked about that, where he blamed, where he said his staff were communist.
Yes.
But he also offered the FBI their own pavilion in Epcot and an episode of the Mickey Mouse Club to promote their message to children.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're talking about the whole world as an audience. So you want to put out as much safety, government organization, let everybody know who's who and what the protection is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And last but not least on this here list, a Disney contractor was caught paying workers $1.20 an hour.
What year was this?
Disney had, it doesn't say the year, but it said it says Disney had to pay back $903,000 in back wages. The company made plastic wands and tiaras for Disney stores. Oh, so this was like a sweatshop thing. Investigation also found minors as young as 7 employed at the company. The location of this sweatshop, where would you think this sweatshop was?
Underground.
Okay, but like state, country?
Florida.
That'd be Norman, Florida. It's actually in Laguna Hills, California.
For Disneyland. Disneyland. That's Disneyland.
Yeah, it just says a Disney contractor. Doesn't say.
That's Disneyland.
I mean, this could have been stuff that was sent to all Disney.
It could have been.
But
because if you really want to see a horror story, look at the places that make these.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
shit.
Well, hell, you got Disney not Disney, Nike sweatshops and all that. I mean, that's been known for years, but that ain't nobody stopped Nike yet. Mm-hmm.
Real Sports with Brian Gumbel did a story on kids making soccer balls. Kids stitching by hand. I mean, fuck. Let's be real, all right? You know what I'm saying? People won't do anything to make their money, but golly.
Yeah.
I don't throw away my mask because I saw that story. I'm washing it. I'm washing it.
I know that's right.
Break time.
Oh yeah, no, I see it. No, I was letting. Yeah, that was the last one. Now Saturday, I got to figure out which one I'm going to do next. We got some of them are starting to intermingle.
Mm-hmm.
So I either need to. Oh God, what did I do? All right. What did I do? There we go. Yeah, some of them are starting to intermingle. So I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. So I'm gonna kind of bounce back and forth Saturday. Probably wrap up the Disney thing unless I find something else.
Sure.
More on Disney because, like I said, you put in Dark Side of Disney, Disney horror stories. It's just like boom, 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 boom. And I know I'm on a list now, so don't worry.
There's a haunted house on there. I know I saw that story.
Mm-hmm.
There's a haunted house on that land.
Yeah, the Haunted Mansion.
No, there's another one. No, there's another one. It's a real motherfucker. I read that story. I was waiting on that one to pop up.
So I'll look around some more this week, see what else I can find, see if I can find some different stuff. But there's a few different stories still that I can bounce around from some of the articles that I've pulled up. But we'll continue that Saturday.
Sure.
Everybody seems to be having fun with it. I know a few people have messaged me out
for looking out for it. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, a few people have reached out to me. They may not watch us live, but they listen to the replays and stuff like that.
Yes.
And they're like, "What are you going to do when you finish up Disney?" And I'm like, I don't know. What should I do now?
Oh, I got an idea. I'm letting you do mine. Yep.
Yeah.
But I got to dig as deep as you did. I have found a couple of stories. I don't even know if it'll last an hour. I tried to do a broadcast on it last year, but there wasn't enough information.
Oh, I don't have. Yeah. You don't have to. You don't have to fill up.
Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just give people the synopsis and let them look it up and see what they put in the chat. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm planning on doing.
Yeah, no, you don't have to take a full hour or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to do about 5 or 10 a piece.
Yeah,
hey, Sadie, we'll be back, lady.
We'll be right back here in just a minute. I was actually thinking about putting a poll or something up on Facebook and letting people vote and see where we dive into next. After I do this and after you do, because
I got a story for Jeff already.
Nice.
I do. I'm gonna be right back.
Nope, we'll be right back. We're gonna take a real quick break. How you doing, Sadie? Got a little Blacktop Mojo for you. Guys, if you be so kind, go check these guys out on all social media and wherever you stream music at Blacktop Mojo. Go show them some love. Let them know we sent you. Some hardworking guys. They're busting their ass out on the road. They do got a little break coming up here soon, which will be nice for them. It'll be a much-deserved, probably well-needed break for them because they have been putting the miles down. So we'll be right back after this break, rolling into hour 3, and I do got some news stories for you. We're gonna watch Tony's G line grow on his head, I think.
I've seen them glowing in
And welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the show so far. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us as always. That was Blacktop Mojo, as I said before break. Go ahead and check them out on YouTube and all social media, basically everywhere you stream music at Blacktop Mojo. While you're doing all that, go ahead and check us out. We're on them social medias too.
I feel better
Facebook,
now.
Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Nonsensical Nonsense. Go ahead and give them a little follow, a little like, a little share, all that jazz.
All that good stuff.
Don't forget you can join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night. Live and in person. Hanging out in the chatter's box, shooting the shit with us every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. You guys can come hang out in the chatter's box, shoot the shit with us, hang out with us, all that jazz. And you can also get every single episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasting. Podcast at. God, words are hard. You can always email us if you'd like at nonsensicalnonsense.podcast@gmail.com. Don't forget the merch store if you're into any of that jazz at teespring.com/nonsensical nonsense podcast. So if you'd be so kind, go give us a follow, give us a like, and give us a share. We don't ask for a lot on this show, but we will ask for shares. Those would be greatly appreciated. Help us grow as big and strong as Jeff wishes he was.
I'm not going to beat the man while he's with his wife. God, have fun, bro. We got you.
With his wife.
He's with his wife. I'll see you Saturday. Take care of that.
His wife. She pulled the plug, closed the cage door.
He's with his wife.
Or formed his ass out.
It has been 2 months. Get over here. He's with his wife. You fuck alone.
She got the chocolate out and started beating his ass.
Man. I know she.
Started wearing his little ass out. I told you an hour.
Speaking to him in Spanish, he knows he's in trouble.
Mm-hmm. I know that's right. Tony, you were getting ready to say something. Do you remember what that was before I went into my Disney rants?
No, I forgot.
Okay, fair.
I damn sure forgot.
I did tell you not to forget. What is this?
I was going to ask Jeff, when you see this, there have been articles up here. They're racing a lot of the cars. It was an Acura NSX, a Porsche 911, and something else. And they said the Porsche smoked them. I asked you about the Acura NSX before because I like that car. The damn thing is a beast. But apparently it can't hang with the Porsche, even though everything about it is perfect. They also did another race with I think it was a Charger, a Cadillac something. I was looking at all this stuff on Microsoft Edge. I know he's a car junkie. For those of you, the topic I was going to bring up after he finished the Disney stories, I was going to bring up the story in a lot of these man-made lakes and the hidden history underneath them.
Oh yeah.
G.A. Thrawn was good, and nobody here is a Mrs. Jackass.
I was wondering. I didn't want to interrupt you. I was going to say, who's the missus here?
I don't know.
That one right there, the beardless one. The missus already left for the evening. Sorry.
With him, he goes facial hair so nobody recognizes him. For the man-made lakes, if you really want to be nervous, I'm gonna warm you up real slow. Lake Mead is drying up, and they are finding shit up under that.
There's been a lot of lakes, rivers, not necessarily drying up, but the levels are going down, and they are finding some crazy ass shit in these bodies of water. It's wild.
People.
Oh yeah, people. That's what I'm saying. Crazy ass shit.
You really want to get scared? Wait till Lake Michigan dries up.
If you really want to get scared, go to
one of the first stories I wanted to say was anybody that has ever been to the state of Georgia, or if you know anything about the state of Georgia, you know about Lake Mead. Not Lake Mead, Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier used to be a city called Oscarville, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
When you get a chance, y'all look that up. I'm going to try to do a few stories on that. The information is varied from when I did a search a few months ago. The history and the story is true. And there are at least 110 man-made lakes that have that same story. To tell you what goes on in the United States, what has gone on in the United States, and the problem that I have. What's up, Debbie? Is all the stories.
Hey, Debbie.
And I see a coincidence that I do not like. I can always talk about Black Wall Street in it's not Tulsa. It's right outside Tulsa, Oklahoma. I forgot the name of the damn city. But look up the story of Black Wall Street and the history behind it. It's a mess. Some of the stuff that's going on in the United States is a mess. If you ever want to see some real craziness, Real Sports with Brian Gumbel, watch the show on HBO. They did a story on Qatar, how them buildings were built, who they had to build them, and what they did to those people. If you don't believe me, watch the clip. I just gave you the source. Real Sports and Brian Gumbel, and just type in City of Qatar. Watch that story when it comes up. And they were really kidnapping people from other countries, bringing them to the country, surgically alter them so they looked like they were natural residents, and they were working the fuck out of them. Literally. All them beautiful ass buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Well, if you want to see something really scary, you can go up to Minnesota. Mm-hmm. Crystal Lake. And there's a statue of Jason Voorhees at the bottom of the lake.
I don't believe that.
Look it up.
Let me tell you something, son. I know you over there in Australia. I know I fuck with you every now and then. Don't try me, son.
Were you forcibly brought to the United States? From where? Where are you originally from, Tony?
He's an idiot.
Who the fuck is Dr. Oz?
You Clone Wars character. Shit talking across the country. No, can't nobody find you. Don't come up on camera. Troll ass motherfucker. Am I looking forward to Dr. Oz being in your Congress? I don't fucking know.
I'm not. Dr. Oz?
Dr. Oz, the guy that had a TV show.
Oh,
daytime.
Oh yeah.
And he's about to win.
Nice.
This motherfucker said, I forgot that was a few generations back. You're not that far away, son. It's only one globe. I know people that'll get to you. I know people that'll get to you.
Well, Tony.
Take your time.
Speaking of stupid people.
Oh, boy.
Since Throno is in here, or whatever the hell his name. What the hell is your name?
General Admiral Thrawn. It's a Star Wars character. I think you got it from Clone Wars. And I'm going to have to find him one day. Yeah,
he's probably in his mom's basement.
No, he's somewhere. He's a father. He just barely comes up. People know him from Periscope.
What would that be?
Audio Jungle.
Listen to this. Okay, listen. I'm going to tell you a couple of stories.
You ready for this, Tony?
Go for
it. We're gonna watch Tony's G-line grow here, and I didn't even do this. I didn't make this stuff up. This is real stuff, ladies and gentlemen. A British influencer who insists they're Korean believes you are allowed to choose your race. British influencer Ollie London has ruffled a few feathers during a discussion with a black woman after telling her that it's one of them people. I don't know what this thing is. I'll show you a picture. It's that white Casper looking thing. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's male, female, unicorn. I don't know what the fuck this thing is, but they identify as they. But they identify as Korean. The pair sit down to chat for Channel 4's Would You Rather series on YouTube to discuss trans racialism.
Next.
Which is what London identifies as. Next. Transracialism is the belief that you can identify as a different race to the one you are born into.
Next.
The debate kicked off when the non-binary influencer explained their race to her. And the black lady was like, The fuck? No. I used to live in. They said I used to live in Korea for 1 year. I love the history and the culture and the people. They said I put myself through a lot of pain. I've had a lot of surgery procedures to have more of a Korean look.
What's up, Eleanor?
How you doing, Eleanor? Hey, stranger. How you been? I spent a lot of time learning the language, learning how to cook Korean foods. London went on to explain the backlash they faced after coming out as transracial. Tony?
No, next.
Tony?
Next.
I just want you to know that I am trans dinosaur and I identify as a T-Rex. And from here on out, I will be doing the show as a T-Rex starting Saturday night.
Your arms are too long.
Well, I'll have plastic surgery to have my arms shortened.
You'll be a full-blown idiot.
Oh, the news is so fun.
No, Thrawn. Transracial.
That's what I got your mom for. My broster is trans. My broster used to be my sister. Is now my brother.
Next.
You don't like that?
No, nobody fucks with my mom. I'll kill you. I don't care.
Not you. Shut up. I'm talking about the trans. I'm talking about the trans racial. You don't like that?
Next.
Let's talk about his mom. Coming in here dropping all dumb shit. I'll talk about his mom all day. I'm pinging out through airtime. Seems to be a few.
Yeah, I used to do that, Tim. Appreciate it.
What is ping?
What is you go on their time and you ping your room, all the members will get the alert. I used to put a ping.
Oh, really?
To do the broadcast shit. Come in. That's the Hatch folks shit. No, Thrawn.
No, he had a legitimate illness, didn't he?
No.
I always thought that the whole him bleaching his skin thing was false. That he actually had a legitimate skin thing. Shit, I had another. Oh, I lost it. Well, Tony, if you don't like the transracials, transphobic,
transintelligent.
Does that mean you identify as a dumbass?
No.
Or do you identify as an intelligent person, even though you're not?
It's somebody who can't fall for that shit. Next.
Well, how about a morning jolt for you? How about something a little extra in your coffee, if you will, sir? Do you enjoy a nice cup of Joe every once in a while in the morning? I say every once in a while.
Not Joe.
You jump?
I drink coffee, not Joe.
That's what they call it.
Talking to you, I'm not going to say anything I drink has a male's name. Keep going.
A cup of Joe is a long time standing reference to coffee.
I've never called it Joe. I've never called soda pop. I call it coffee.
You call pop coffee? Well, you're from New York, and then you moved to the South, so I mean that's the norm.
From New York City, not upstate. Upstate says pop. The city we say soda.
Everybody I've ever met from New York, whether it's upstate or downstate or islands or whatever, all say soda.
We don't say no fucking pop.
I say fucking pop. I don't, because that's what it is.
Shoot, Midwestern motherfuckers.
And Joe can be a male or female name. Hence Mama Joe.
Hey, Mama Joe.
Well, Tony, for your cup of coffee, how would you like a little extra something in it? Swiss find cocaine stashed amid coffee bean bags. A little extra something for your morning.
Keep going.
Geneva, Swiss police say an investigation is underway after workers at a Nespresso warehouse in western Switzerland found 500 kilograms, over 1,100 pounds of cocaine with a street value of $50 million as they unloaded coffee beans that had arrived by train. Regional police from Freiburg said Thursday that they were alerted Monday by the company to discover to the discovery at the facility in the town of Romont and immediately set up a broad security perimeter around a large deployment of officers, customs, and border control agents were called in. Early indications were that the shipment turned up in 5 containers and had arrived from
Colombia,
close enough.
Guatemala, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, El Salvador,
Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah,
too far north. I got 3 words for you. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Right? Nice.
Illinois, you crazy. I know about that. We already knew about that. I've been telling Rick about that forever.
Yeah.
Illinois is crazy. That's why I put it. Been looking for that coat for weeks.
You put the wrong zip code on your shipping label, apparently. But the cocaine seized has an 80% degree of purity.
Yes, sir.
That's some good shit right there, boy. Damn.
Johnny Depp and Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, right. And has a market value estimated at more than 50 million francs. Francs. I don't know what that is in American.
I don't know what that is either. A serious amount of cocaine. Watch a movie called Collateral Damage with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a crazy movie.
I said, God.
Yep. The police say that they believe that the shipment was destined for the European market.
Yeah.
That ain't no little shipment right there.
You know the scary part? That wasn't even all of it.
Oh, hell no.
You see that Coast Guard boat they caught in the 90s that had 40 tons of cocaine on it? I mean, the Coast Guard caught that boat.
Yeah.
Shit. I said, somebody gonna die tonight.
It sounds like somebody gonna die after that fuck up. Unless it was meant to go there and it didn't get to the right hands before it was discovered at the coffee.
That was a small shipment.
You said it was a small shipment?
Yes, that's a small shipment. You said 50 million francs was 1,100 pounds, correct?
Hold on, let me pull it back up. I'll find it again. Fuck you, Mrs. Pac-Man.
Thrawn, they've been misleading on size for a decade now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's only 1,100 pounds.
That ain't shit.
So, but yeah, I mean, that's 1,100 pounds that ended up in the wrong fucking hands. Somebody fucked up. I don't know what 50 million franc. Let's see. What is 50 million francs in American dollars?
50 million Swiss francs equals $50,695,650.
It's a lot of money, though.
Ain't lost a dime. Ain't lost a dime.
I think if I was a drug lord and I lost almost $51 million, even if I had,
you better do like entrapment. You wanna catch somebody with $6 billion, and you want to turn in one. Great fucking ending. Great fucking ending. Fucking Sean Connery.
Right. Well, let's leave the Swiss alone because they're usually fun people. And let's go to one of our favorite places in the United States. Florida.
Mm-hmm.
A 19-year-old South Florida woman who fled from law enforcement in Florida Keys told the deputy who caught up to her that getting arrested was on her bucket list.
She's on meth.
She was charged with fleeing and eluding. Monroe County Sheriff's officials said Deputies spotted the woman's vehicle driving recklessly just before 8 a.m. Thursday. He turned on his lights and siren, and the car did not immediately stop. Before she was taken to jail, she said that she was quoted saying, "Getting arrested had been on her bucket list since high school." She's fucking 19. Enjoy your life of being a strung out meth whore. Is all I gotta say. And more than likely, she probably put it all on her social media and told everybody about it.
I got arrested once, Throne. I ain't going back.
I ain't never been arrested. I've never been arrested.
I got off, so I got lucky, but
that's messed up. You are not wrong.
That's messed up.
No, I have never been arrested. Don't plan on it.
The cops weren't asses, but being put in handcuffs and you can't control shit, fuck that life. Oh, people got a bucket list at 19. Yes, they do. Plus, they listen to their grandparents forever. That's where they get it from.
Mm-hmm. I still don't even have a bucket list.
Oh, I got one. I knocked a couple things off already.
Yeah, I don't.
I got 4 trips left.
4 trips.
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah, I don't.
I've been to Hawaii.
Right
I've
back
flown
to
a fighter plane. You good? I've been to Hawaii. I've flown a fighter plane, and I've been to Vegas. I need to go. I want to do an Alaskan cruise. Go to Alaska, ski in the Swiss Alps, scuba dive in the coral reef, and I want to go on an African safari and go skiing in Colorado too. That's my bucket list. I've been arrested maybe once or 4 times. Illinois, you crazy? I was pulled over, dead to right DUI. Got off on that firefighter discount. We talk. Man, you got lucky as fuck, Tim. I'm not even gonna play with you. You know you did. You got lucky as fuck. You got lucky as fuck, and you know
it. Damn, Tim. Well, Tony, I got one more story before I cleanse our palates of the night.
Good luck.
Of some jackass.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to disgust you and disturb you. I drank a poop smoothie that gave me life-threatening diarrhea for science. I didn't. That's just the headline of this news story.
That's the human centipede bullshit.
26-year-old Jake Eberts agreed to drink a life-threatening concoction of a cloudy, salty liquid cloudy, salty liquid containing Shigella bacteria. Words are hard. Which are usually found in the poop of people who are infected. All in the name of science.
No.
He downed a shot glass amount of the liquid, knowing it would produce a miserable case of dysentery for the sake of University of Maryland's research. I.e., he did it in the pursuit of finding a cure for the runs.
You gonna drink shit to get a cure for the runs?
Apparently.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I do the news, I want you to realize the stories that I read and the shit this man just told us for the past 30 minutes.
My news is specifically said in what the fuck news because it is news of what the fuck. Fuckery, stupidity, all kinds of shenanigans. It does not include COVID, politics, Snorefest. We've been listening to it for years. Let's give the people something to go, what the fuck?
Exactly.
And
I've done that plenty of times.
And that's what I do. Ebert said the symptoms from the trial resulted in the worst 8 hours of my life, but would do it all again if he was paid for the trial. The university said, how much do you think he was paid to do this?
Not enough.
Wild guess.
Not enough. $20,000.
Nope, not even that much.
$5,000.
little bit more. He was paid $7,000. Damn near $1,000 an hour for shits. It's like everything. It's heroin.
I'm doing it. Hey man, don't mess with the first responders discounts. People discounts. You don't mess with military people discounts.
I don't want to make myself out to be. Ebert said, "I don't want to make myself out to be Mother Teresa here. I would not have done it for free. It's a big ask to ask someone to get dysentery." Ebert told Insider. When he was discharged from the study, the entire time I was like, wow, this is an awful disease. And I got really emotional, probably also because I was just delirious about the thought of small children in the developing world dealing with this. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the bacteria causes 600,000 deaths annually worldwide, and there is no vaccine available against the misery-causing bacteria. It's the second leading cause of diarrhea death, with number one killer being rotavirus, for which vaccines are available.
Dysentery?
No, this
the disease is dysentery, right?
The sickness from Shigella.
Never heard of it.
Is often caused by drinking contaminated water, eating ill-prepared food, or coming in contact with somebody's infected bowel movements.
Now, there are people in the world that do go through that. I give them that.
Oh, yeah, third world countries.
So if he was just doing it trying to help people and saw some shit, I hope they got something to knock that shit out your system.
No, exactly. That's exactly why he did it, because it was a research to try to find a cure for it.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Could have just eaten Taco Bell, right? Military. Hell no.
It says Eberts was part of the Maryland study conducting further research.
Maryland, goddamn.
Scientists also collected data from young kids in Kenya who had come into contact with the bacteria, although they were not given deathly concoctions. If all goes well in the current phase 2 trials and the vaccine is effective and tolerated, it could be tested on a larger scale, but the vaccine doesn't provide at least 50% protection against a severe disease.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Wilbur Chin told the Insider they will have to have a vaccine that really fails. Unfortunately, he's hoping for 70% protection. So,
yeah, we won't leave that one alone.
Remember back in the day when I hear dysentery? Remember an old game we used to play back in the day, the Oregon Trail, and it never failed. It was like on the old PCs, like the original PCs that we had in school.
Oregon Trail, yes.
And it never failed. No matter what you did, you always died of dysentery.
Now it's Lyme disease.
Mm-hmm. But
go ahead. Go ahead.
I said I was going to cleanse our palates. Who the hell's
Go ahead. We got time.
All right. I think I've disgusted Tony enough this evening. We got one more story for you, Tony. Are you ready? I promise this is a good one.
Oh, shit.
It is. 20 surprising artists who never had a Hot 100 number one hit from on the Top 100 Billboard.
Tim, no. I mean, Tim, I know, right? And G.A. Thrawn, no. 20 artists who never had a number one hit on the Top 100.
Yep.
Cher's on that list.
That would probably surprise a lot of us. I believe Cher has had a couple number one hits.
Okay.
Rod
Stewart.
I think he is on here, actually. Some of these bands are like,
So bands or artists?
They're bands and artists.
Okay, Rod Stewart should be on that list.
Are you sure Rod Stewart never had a number one?
If he's not on that list, he must have one.
Oh, so this is what we're gonna do.
Well, I'm gonna just start naming them.
No, names. I'm not talking to you. I was talking about this.
I could just start naming them names and see if they're on there.
I don't see Rod Stewart.
Good.
But
Stevie Wonder.
Oh God, he's had number one hits.
Is it on the list?
No, he's not. Not that
Good.
I've seen. Are you naming people that you hope are not on the list, or people that you think
famous folks with a lot of music, and we wonder if they ever had a number one or not?
I was to say, yeah, Stevie Wonder's had several hits. Number one hits.
Number one hits is the question.
Yeah, Stevie's had several number one hits.
Paul, I ain't gonna say Paul Abdul. I don't think she was all the way there like that. I know Janet has. I know Michael has. I know Prince has. Those are easy. Britney Spears.
Yeah, she's had one. She's had them.
All right, go with the list. Fuck it.
All right. We'll start up here at the top. Not so surprising. They're still relatively new, but I guess it's kind of surprising. Huh?
Said Thrawn, kiss my ass. People he thinks of shit. Fuck Thrawn.
A lot of people like Rod Stewart. You'd be surprised. I guess these guys are on here because of how popular they were. They're a young band, but One Direction actually never had a number one hit. The closest they got was number two. And then they've had top 10 hits, number 4, 3, 6, but never number one.
Right.
Bruce Springsteen never had a number one hit song.
War wasn't number one.
Dancing
in the Dark wasn't number one.
The closest he came was number 2, charting smash Dancing in the Dark.
Dancing in the Dark.
It was
wasn't number one?
It only got to number 2.
God dang, they played that video to fucking death. What's up, Chris Technician?
That's a killer song, and that's an awesome it's a great video. It's got a very young Courtney Cox in that video.
Yeah, she jumped up there and danced.
Yes, Tim and Eleanor. CCR is on this list. I'll get to them, but they are on this list. Surprisingly, I know that shocked me.
Hall and Notes, yeah, that's a hell of a choice. I liked Hall and Notes.
They had multiple number one hits. Man Eater was number one.
I was thinking it was. Masters of the Universe. I only saw that movie once.
Again, another band. I'm not too surprised they haven't had a number one hit or didn't have one. I don't think they ever will because I think they kind of faded. But Imagine Dragons.
I don't know.
They came up to number 3 with Radioactive. You might know that song if you heard it because it was literally everywhere for an entire summer.
Gotcha.
They're kind of a pop alternative rock band. I don't know what techno. Yeah. Surprisingly, the Backstreet Boys never had a number one hit. They reached number 2 with Quit Playing Games with My Heart. What? And they had an additional 5 further top 10s.
But
Now, I Want It That Way spent 3 weeks at number 1 on the radio songs airplay chart, but not on the top Billboard.
Yeah.
They and this one shocked me when I read it.
Go for it.
Because she was huge, and I'm still a fan of this woman today. But Missy Elliott never had a number one hit. She's gotten as high as 2 twice with Work It and 1 2 Step.
1 2 Step wasn't her. That was Sierra.
It was her and Sierra. I believe it was her featuring Sierra.
Sierra featuring her, I think.
I don't know.
It was Missy produced. No, Missy produced. Yeah.
Yeah, she got out there twice with those 2 songs. She's tied with Foreigners, Waiting for a Girl Like You, which is an awesome song from the 80s, late 80s. For the most weeks at number 2 by a single that never fucking skip. Sorry, no stroke. Do I smell toast? But tied with Foreigners, Waiting for a Girl Like You for the most weeks at number 2 by a single that never reached number 1. Both of the songs spent 10 freaking weeks at number 2.
Yeah, want to know what song beat him? That's the question.
Work It. Oh, okay, now I know why Work It never made it. Work It was stuck behind Eminem's Lose Yourself for all 10 of its weeks at number 2.
Yeah, you wasn't beating Lose Yourself. No.
Yeah.
You wasn't beating Lose Yourself. That shit was whoo.
Yeah, sorry, Missy, but
whoop, snap back to reality. Yep, there goes Remedy. Yep.
Again, younger guy, hasn't really been in the game that long, and this is a DJ, David Guetta.
Don't know.
He's a DJ producer and has visited the top 10 numerous times with such hits as Turn Me On, Without You, Sexy Chick, and Titanium.
Throwing you bugging.
You're going to see them, and who are you going to see in August? Imagine Dragons? Bob Marley?
I forgot who she said.
I do believe Bob Marley not only had a number one song on the Billboard, but I believe he had a number one album that on Billboard as well. I think I could be wrong. Because he came out of nowhere and came on strong there for a minute.
So, heart. Look, Eleanor said Green Day.
I think they are on there, Eleanor. James Brown, the Godfather of Soul. Over 90 songs on the Billboard Hot 100.
And never made number one.
And never got to number one. The highest he got was he came the closest with I Got You, which peaked at number 3, and Living in America, which hit at number 4.
That was a good jam.
Living in America. Fucking Apollo Creed coming out dancing.
I love this shit. I don't care what nobody says.
Man, that was so hype just for that.
Man,
just for that roller coaster drop and just crush you emotionally.
James killed that shit. Boy.
Yeah, you get all hype and excited, and just for Apollo to get killed just a couple minutes later. Sorry, spoiler alert. That was in 1986, and if you haven't seen Rocky IV, don't get mad at me. Yeah.
James Brown has 17 number ones. Really?
Not Billboard.
Not Billboard. Yes.
This is the Billboard 100.
David Guetta did shit with Sia and Flo Rida and Pitbull and Keisha. Okay.
Don Henley.
Don
probably.
Henley.
Yeah, you probably know him from the Eagles and stuff.
Yes.
He had several songs that went to number one when he was part of the Eagles. Obviously, with "Best of My Love," "One of These Nights," "New Kid in Town," "Hotel California," and "Heartache Tonight." I love the Eagles, man. That was an awesome band. But when Henley went solo, he found immediate chart success, but never a solo number one. He scored 6 top 10 solo hits, getting closest to the top slot with his collaboration with Patti Smythe. Sometimes Love Just Ain't Enough. That's actually a good song. I've forgotten about that song. That spent 6 weeks at number 2 behind Boyz II Men, End of the Road.
Yeah, End of the Road took the charts over. Jesus Christ.
An older group. I'm kind of surprised that they never got to number one with some of their songs here. But Martha and the Vandellas.
Really?
Vandellas, sorry.
Really?
Yep. And I've stated before on here, I'm a huge fan of the R&B and the doo-wop era and stuff like that. So it's kind of shocking that they never had number one. I mean, they had hit Heat Wave, Dancing in the Streets, Nowhere to Run. Yet, despite their popularity, the number one slot always eluded the act. Heat Wave peaked at number 4, Nowhere to Run stopped at number 8, and Dancing in the Street was halted at number 2 for 2 weeks. It was stuck behind Manfred Mann's Doo-Wah Diddy Diddy.
Do-Wah Diddy Diddy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that shit was yeah.
Tony, I think you're gonna take this next artist a little personal. But don't. What in the fuck was that?
Notifications.
Chaka Khan.
I feel for you through the fire.
Chaka Khan collected 4 top 10 songs, including a pair peaking at number 3 with Tell Me Something Good and I Feel For You, but has yet to make it all the way to number 1. Both singles spent 3 weeks locked in their number 3. Yeah.
That's my shit.
Bob
Marley never had number 1. He actually made it to 50.
Wow, really?
Bullshit.
I don't think he's on this list. I didn't see him. I could be wrong. I was trying to scroll through real quick when Tony was mentioning CCR, which Tim and Eleanor mentioned earlier.
Revival. Oh, Black keep on rolling.
The band was always the bridesmaid, but never the bride. The group has the most number 2 peaking hits without a number 1. 5. They reached a runner-up slot with Proud Mary, Bad Moon Rising, Green River, Traveling Band, He'll Stop the Rain, and Looking Out My Back Door, Long as I Can See the Light. All hit number 2.
Tim, I think Tupac did go number 1. I think he did. I want to say Keep Your Head Up or I Get Around.
Did California Love go 1?
Yeah, probably California Love too. I didn't. It was dope, but that wasn't my favorite by
him. In Vogue,
never went number 1.
Never got to number 1. They harmonized their way to a trio of number 2 hits, but never a number 1. They stalled in the runner-up positions with Hold On, My Lovin', You're Never Gonna Get It, and Don't Let Go. Oof. I love Hold On and Don't Let Go. I ain't even gonna lie. Judge me if you will.
No, I don't judge you. In Vogue, they were hell. They were hell.
I love me some In Vogue back in the day.
Boy, they had everybody win.
Yeah, right. On the bright side, all 3 of those singles, along with 3 more In Vogue hits, reached number 1 on the Hot R&B and Hip Hop song charts.
Yes.
Check this out. This is another kind of a shocker, considering how popular he was and everything like that. Bob Dylan, the legendary singer-songwriter, came very near number 1 with the number 2 hits Like a Rolling Stone and Rainy Day Woman. And so, yeah, old Bob Dylan never got all up in there.
Right. That's what's up.
This next guy, as a writer and a producer, he has created number 1s for the likes of Whitney Houston, Madonna, Tony Braxton. I seen Tony Braxton and thought of Baby Boy. Yeah, well, I see Tony Braxton and I was thought Baby Boy because I was thinking of Tyrese and I was going to clown on him again. Tyrese is going to hear this one time. We're going to have our first show beef with Tyrese, and I don't even got a problem with him. I like him. I just like busting.
That motherfucker attitude. He gonna come with your ass.
Get your ass out of here. You got punked out by Snoop Dogg. I'm way bigger than Snoop. Better settle your ass down. I ain't no fucking Transformer. But yeah, Babyface. He wrote number 1s for, like I said, Whitney Houston, Madonna, Boyz II Men, Tony Braxton. However, as an artist, the closest he came to the top was with a number 4 peaking When Can I See You?
Whip Appeal. Oh, Can I See You?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see you farther than Whip Appeal? Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. That song was huge, dude.
Whip Appeal was too. Shit, I got tired of that motherfucking song.
Mm-hmm.
You go whip it on me.
He also scored top 10 hits as a performer with tunes like It's No Crime at number 7, Whip Appeal at number 6. This is For the Lover in You at number 6. Every Time I Close My Eyes at number 6.
And every time I close my eyes, I thank the Lord that I found you. And you got me too. Hey, he made some bangers. Yeah, he ain't got to be Billboard. Y'all tripping. No. Yeah, Tim, you're right. Changes did go to number 1. That's what it was. Thank you for that. Mm-hmm. Eleanor says Nirvana never had a number 1.
And that's because Nirvana was trash.
Smell like Teen Spirit had everybody going. I ain't gonna front.
But I will say, good job on the Batman movie. If ever there was a fantastic use for Nirvana music, it was that fucking movie. Because the way they used it in that movie gave me fucking chills. Sheryl Crow, believe it or not, she's never had a number one hit.
Okay.
She, you probably have no idea who. Well, you probably heard her name.
I know Sheryl Crow. Yeah, I know.
I not know any of her music,
Mm-hmm.
but All I Want to Do. However, the single stalled at number 2 for 6 weeks. What stopped Crow from going to number 1? Boyz II Men Strikes Again. That's the second time they've cock blocked somebody with "I'll Make Love to You."
Oh Jesus!
Which ruled the roost for 14 weeks. Crow hit the top 10 3 more times, was strong enough.
Oh, boy. Go ahead. Shit.
Yeah, Crow hit the top 10 3 more times, was strong enough at number 5. If It Makes You Happy at number 10. And her Kid Rock collaboration, Picture, came in at number 4. I thought Picture got a little bit higher, in all honesty. That was a great song. Surprisingly, with his hottest
love to you, if you want me to, and I'll hold you tight.
Surprisingly, with as hot as this gentleman was in 1990 and 90 through 92, he never hit the number 1 spot, but he did have 8 Hot 100 hits, spending 21 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard 200 albums chart with it was MC Hammer with Please Hammer Don't Hurt Him. However, though his smash hit You Can't Touch This was an MTV staple and an airplay favorite, it couldn't go any higher than number 8 on the Hot 100.
That's some bullshit.
Closest Hammer came to number 1 was with Pray, which he held at number 2 for 2 weeks behind Mariah Carey's Love Takes Time.
Remake for your ass.
That was a
rock that Prince song.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. That shit was nice. I did.
Man, please, that shit. Well, I almost went back to church on that motherfucker. Shit. That was a good one.
And here's a shocker for you. We talked about this young lady. Well, she's not so young anymore, but this young lady, we talked about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the inductees and the nominations and all that stuff. Miss Pat Benatar. Never had a number 1 hit on the Billboard.
Love Is a Battlefield never made number 1.
Nope. The powerhouse rocker nabbed 4 top 10s, including 2 number 5s chart smashes, Love Is a Battlefield and We Belong.
I forgot about We Belong. Yeah, I forgot about We Belong. We Belong was stronger than Invincible.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I forgot about We Belong. Damn.
Damn. Here you go, Tony. Perhaps surprisingly, the highest charting single isn't one of their classics from the 80s for this group. But their 1996 single hit at number 3, and that is One New Edition, their highest charting single.
Can You Stand the Rain?
Yeah. No, 96. In the 80s
was Don't Tell Me. 96 Hit Me Off.
Yep. Yeah, so surprisingly in the 80s,
highest rated song.
Yeah, the hits like Candy Girl, Cool It Now. But yeah, Hit Me Off hit at number 3. And it featured all 6 members of New Edition with a vocal group never hit number 1. One of its members, Bobby Brown, has earned a pair of chart toppers.
Yes.
With My Prerogative and She Ain't Worth It.
She Ain't Worth It?
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Brown?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know that.
You know that.
My Prerogative, yes. I would have thought Tenderoni or Every Little Step would have got up there. New Edition 96 was Hit Me Off. I remember that album. Yeah. I can't believe that did better than Any Heartbreak. Any Heartbreak was the shit.
You don't know She Ain't Worth It?
No.
Hold on a second.
He said James Brown already.
Yeah, I said James Brown already.
Better make tracks fast on the double. The girl's jazzy, but she's nothing but trouble.
before we get dinged.
Yeah, before you get dinged. I don't know that one.
Huh. I figured you didn't know that.
Oh, that no, I don't know that song by Bobby Brown.
Yeah, I said James Brown earlier.
One Sweet Day with Mariah Boy. Yeah, that was a hell of a song, Tim. I'm not even gonna play. I love that joint. I love that joint. That was a great one. You ain't lying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually played that at my mom's memorial service after she passed.
Oh wow, for real?
Hmm?
Damn.
Oh, I'm such a huge fan. I've always been a huge fan of Boyz II Men.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of those songs that just I've always liked. And then when Mom passed at her memorial service, I had it played there, and like the little CD that they put together, like with the photos and shit like that.
Man, I'd have cried if I heard that shit at your mother's funeral.
What do you think I was doing?
Bawling your ass off? You damn right. That's a song right there. Shit.
Yeah. Shit. You can see somebody, imagine seeing my big ass not even being able to get up out my seat because I'm crying so fucking hard.
Yeah.
So emotionally having to get help.
I lost it.
No, I chose that. I wanted it to be played. But the Pointer Sisters never made number one. They did claim 7 top 10 singles, including a pair of number 2 hits. Fire, which was written by Bruce Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen.
Words are hard.
Yeah, they are. Another Act without a number 1, and Slow Hand. They came in at number 2.
Oh yeah. On Billboard, Slow Hand got up there.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Miss Jody Watley.
I was thinking her.
Damn, but that's a recent picture. She still looks good.
Yeah, I was thinking Jody Watley.
Don't
you?
1988 winner of the Grammy Award for Best New Artist, flirted with the number 1 slot twice. Number 2 peaking songs, Looking for a New Love and Real Love.
Oh wow. Okay, so Don't You Want Me to get up there? All right.
Mm-hmm. And that
Shalimar never get back together. Get your homeboy. Get your homeboy. Get your homeboy. You talk real bad about it. Get your homeboy. You know what's his name from your state, right?
Who's that?
Howard Hewitt.
Oh, is he really? Oh,
He's
yeah.
from Ohio. Yeah, he's from Ohio. Him and Jody Watley fall out. There will not be a Shalimar reunion.
Mm-mm. But that is your. See, I told you that was a good palate cleanser to end the news tonight. You didn't believe me. You doubted me.
Oh,
you didn't have no faith in me.
You're not the greatest. That's why.
I am the greatest. I'm the GOAT. I'm GOAT Glick.
Nah.
You might be the bear, but I'm a god.
I'm downgrading myself to a human being for your benefit. I got that from Jay-Z. That shit was fire. I don't care what nobody says.
Look at that. Rolled it right out perfect, right to the end of this. That's how you time news perfectly.
Hell yeah.
No. See, I told you, I'll take care of you. I'll fuck your head up for a minute, and then I bring it up.
The list.
I did not make the list. Okay, you got me.
Holy shit.
I was just sitting here. I was just thinking of random ass artists. Like, fuck him. They're not going to get on there. They're not allowed on there.
Artists that never made number 1. That's a pretty good topic, though. That was good.
That came from Billboard. That was actually just released the other day, and I caught a brief thing. They were kind of talking about it on the radio, and then I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh wow!" I was really surprised by. I legitimately surprised by a lot of them with how big and popular they were. But then you look at it and go, you're going off of radio play, though. You're not really, because I don't ever pay attention to Billboard 100. I've never looked at that as far as music goes.
Based off of people's requests. They took a poll and they did it. And then people started altering their votes and shit. That's what fucked up. But the airplay, you would have thought would do it, because that's why everybody loved Michael Jackson and Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Airplay.
Well, yeah, I mean, but NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, New Kids on the Block. I mean, of course, they weren't on that list because Backstreet Boys were. But I mean, you couldn't turn on the radios in a radio station in the late '90s, early 2000s without hearing one of them boy bands or
boy band, yep.
New Kids on the Boys to Men, or which they had countless number one hits. I mean,
Boys to Men,
yeah,
New Kids on the Block, In Sync,
Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, any of them Disney products.
Disney products is something the hell else. Yeah, they something else.
Yeah. So, and it also depends on, depending on what you, if you turned on the top 40 stations, obviously if you listen to rock or country, you're gonna, country back in the day, you turn that on, it was Tim McGraw, Kenny Chestnut,
yes.
Garth Brooks and Dunn,
Dolly
even
Parton, Kenny Rogers, Lyle Lovett, all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think what was good for rap music is when Eminem started infiltrating the top 40, because then you got to hear Snoop and Dre and stuff like that on stations that you typically didn't get to hear them on. Radio stations. You heard them on
to play it. It was already out there because
well, that's why I said radio stations.
NWA went number one without any airplay. That's the history they made.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why I said
airplay, and their second tape went number one, and nobody heard that shit on the radio, and they couldn't play that shit on the radio.
Oh hell no! You couldn't even bring that shit within.
There was one song
10 miles of a radio station.
I would never play for you motherfuckers because y'all ain't reporting me.
I probably know it. As I say, I probably know it too. But that's why I said, there were music.
Dope song.
You go get 3 strikes. You go get 3 strikes before they get the first. Before they even get to the first chorus, man. The first hook. Yes. You will get 3 strikes, banned on everything before they get to the first hook.
Y'all don't
Game
know
over.
2 words for all.
Game over.
Lesson 2.
Game the fuck over.
Oh, shit.
There was no radio edit that could be made for those.
That shit was going so damn hard.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you didn't see a lot of rap artists on the top 40 outside of, stupid ass acts. Like, if you wanted to really call them rap, but like, we laughed about it last week, but fucking Snow and Vanilla Ice and, even like, I don't know. It's just
keep bringing that motherfucker up in front of my face.
I need a boom boom not informer. He did an awesome Snow and Vanilla Ice impersonations on Living Color.
We were watching that shit. We were all dying.
That shit had me dead. I was dead right. That show was so good, man.
I was watching one of the replays of the video shows I did, and then Aini Kamoza came on. That song got on my nerves after a while too. And it was a good jam. Murder. Songs that never should have made it in hip hop. I want y'all to remind me of that shit on Saturday. We get quiet. I want y'all to bring that shit up. Songs that never should have been big hip hop.
I
got a list motherfuckers will hate me for.
Actually, I don't even think we have to do a list.
I could damn near do it right now, just this fast.
It could just be a discussion. I'm actually making a note. Hip hop songs.
People off of my list. There are songs I could not stand when I first heard them that were bangers in the hip hop world. When they played it in the club, I would not dance.
Well, that's like you remember what was his name? SMP or SPM? It was like South Park Mexican or something like that.
No.
Oh Lord.
SPM?
I think that's what it was.
Hip hop songs I can't stand. Yeah, I can start some controversy with that one. I can do some controversy with that shit. I make motherfuckers mad when I tell them the shit I didn't like. You what? Yeah, I couldn't. Don't dance with me. I can't do it. I don't like shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there at the end of the day. That don't necessarily have to be a list, but that could just be a fun discussion because I say it don't have to be a list because we would absolutely shit all over Jeff.
Jeff wouldn't know what to say.
Yeah, because Jeff don't know anything about it.
Listen. Y'all better bring everybody from the chatters about Saturday. I will do that shit. Bring everybody. Y'all think y'all got something to talk about when it comes to me. I will have some shit for your ass. There are some songs I could not stand. And I do mean I couldn't stand them fuckers. Be in the club, have the right mood and everything. That song come on, my whole soul just nope, we're going back over here. Stand right against the wall like this. I'll wait till y'all done. Y'all go ahead and rock out.
Yep, go do your thing.
I don't care. I don't care. I do not like that shit.
Go do your thing. I'm out.
Exactly. I'll be over here in the corner.
Yep. But it's that time of night.
Mm-hmm.
Wrap this bad boy up.
They tired. I had a long ass day, even though I only work half the day.
I know that's right. I'm enjoying my extra 2.5 hours of sleep I've been getting.
Told you.
It's nice.
Told you.
It is nice. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I come home. I guess it's been a good thing that I've been busy so much this week because when I do hit that recliner,
what you do is when you got extra time in that first month, since you still got energy and you still got that business and you do everything you can around the apartment, get it all situated.
That's what I'm doing.
Come home and you ain't got nothing to fix, you ain't got nothing to say, you have to sit down with a restful mind. I used to do that every time I would move. That first month, I knew I was going to be doing this or doing that or reorganizing this, reorganizing. I would do that every damn day. So after a while, just sit back. I could just put a movie on cable.
Yeah, that's why I came home Monday and got all the beds put together and shit because I knew if I didn't do it all at the same time, it was going to drag. So I just threw it. I got done just in time before the podcast.
Yeah.
And then yesterday I had to Buggy. She's going to camp. She left for camp today. She'll be back Friday with the school.
Yes.
So she had some last minute, like the odds and ends, shampoo, conditioner, this bug spray, this, that, and the other thing. So I went and picked her up yesterday after I got off work and took her and got that stuff for her. And then I had to go to Home Depot because some people might call it a downside. I don't find it to be a problem at all because it just gives me an excuse to buy tools. But I have to buy all my hand tools and stuff for my new job.
Celebrating your DeWalt.
Yeah, well, I was like, "Hey, go buy me a power tool." Felt like Tim the Tool Man Taylor. I gotta buy a power tool.
Okay.
Really? Yeah. And I get to use it today too. Ring, ring. I only need 2 screws in this. Let's put 6. Ring, ring, ring. This motherfucker's not going. The building will fall, and this sumbitch will still be. I was standing in my kitchen playing with my power tool with my drill last night after the battery charge. I was just quick drawing that bitch like zit, zit. What can I screw?
I came home and actually had a little bit of peace of mind. I said, let me go look at something. I was trying to find out. Remember I told you my dryer acts up.
Yeah.
I actually went to the back of the house to see where the damn vent was and saw that the damn thing was closed. But the top door was open. I saw a whole bunch of lint. I said, okay, so I tried to open up the other 3. I started moving that lint. I said, oh, that's what this shit is. That's why it's all clogged up and everything. So I'm going to clear that lint out because normally I can put the whole load in that dryer. 45 minutes, they come out hot clean.
Yeah.
Now I got to run it 2-3 times. And I'm like, nah, fuck this shit. I'm emptying this motherfucker open. Now
I know.
That damn plumbing issue is I got.
Yeah, no, I'm about half tempted here at the apartment to go because they make a brush for that you actually put on the drill, and you can get extending cables, and you just run it right through your dryer vent. You pull your dryer out.
Open them doors.
Mm-hmm.
Them doors are probably closed. That's what everybody.
Oh yeah.
Doors in the back, and that's all I did was just open them, and I put a hanger. I had a wire hanger. And I was just pulling all the lint out. First of all, I want to make sure it was lint, not a fucking snake. First, the damn all. I'm trying to find out what this plumbing issue is that I got. And I was like, let me see if I can find something around. I didn't see nothing, but I saw that dryer. I was like, oh, there it is. Yep. Popped that bad boy real quick and opened it up. I got the door. I'm gonna run the dryer tonight to see if it'll open up. I'm gonna walk back there. And if the doors just pop open a little bit and lint start out, that's all I need to know right there.
Yep, exactly.
Give myself some damn money. I keep seeing these damn dry people driving around. I'm starting to like, I ain't got the money.
Well, that's what I said. If you got a cordless drill, you can buy it. It's like a round brush or like a round broom hand, and they make wands that go on. And you put it on your drill, and you can get extension wands. They're like 8 feet long a piece.
I need a snake for that toilet.
and then you just run that bad boy right through your dryer vent, and when it's circulating, it's pushing everything out. You take that door off outside, pop it off, and you push all that shit right out. It'll open it up.
I just got to move. I'm gonna just start hitting it. I'm gonna just start hitting it, and that'll loosen it up. Once it loosens up and that air starts moving, it'll pop it on out.
But no, I gotta. I don't like asking maintenance to come and do shit because I always want to do shit when I'm not here. I just don't trust them motherfuckers like that. So,
well, look at the schedule they got too. Fuck that.
Yeah,
they got a fucking crazy schedule. They 12 hours a day.
Oh yeah, trust me. Plus, the head maintenance guy here knows that he's like, because him and I were talking. He's like, I've never gotten a maintenance request from you. And I was like, yeah, because I just do it myself. And he's like, oh, you know how to do building maintenance? I said, yeah, I've been in construction most of my life, and I've done building maintenance for a good part of it too. I was like, I currently work at OSU doing building maintenance at OSU. He was like, oh shit. He's like, all right, that's why I don't ever hear from you. I was like, I
need a hookup from a plumber down here.
And he's like, you've been here for 3 years, and I ain't had one work order from you, and that's crazy. And I was like, that's because I fix it.
Yeah, you fix it your damn self.
Mm-hmm. But
yourself.
No, I know how that goes. Oh, odds and ends shit. I'll just do it. Hell, Jody knows how I am.
Oh yeah.
But with that being said, we're gonna wrap the show up tonight. We do appreciate you guys listening to us. Tony, I appreciate you hanging out with me for another show.
Problem, man. It's the schedule now.
It's always fun to get on here and get into our rants and tirades, and I enjoy watching the G line grow on your forehead.
Michelle's goal every night.
Hey, what the fuck news does get you?
Some bullshit.
I just know I'll always cleanse our palate at the end of what the fuck news.
The palate cleanser, hell no.
It's like saying it's like committing a whole bunch of sins and going in and going in and doing a confessional. It washes all that bad stuff away. But if you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on the socials: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. At Nonsensical Nonsense. You can join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night. Hang out in the chatters box with us on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Don't forget, you can listen to every single episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere you get your podcasts at. We're there. They're all uploaded. They're all up to date. Finally, I was slacking this week. You can always email us if you'd like to at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com. And we do have a merch store at teespring.com/Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. Go give us a follow. Go give us a like. And if you guys would be so kind, give us a share. Help us grow. And Tim, again, thank you for the shout out this afternoon. I wish I would have seen that sooner. So I'm actually going to comment on it here and retweet it and all that jazz, even though it's late.
I got to do this shit on StreamYard. I'm going to be working on StreamYard a little bit too.
Yeah. But I do appreciate that. And I hope everything goes well with Gemma and her husband.
Yeah, Gemma's a fellow broadcaster of ours from HAPS.
Mm-hmm.
Her son is pretty ill, susceptible to a lot of illness. He was cancer-free last week, and all of a sudden he came up with a 104 fever. He's been in the hospital. And then right after that, him and his mother, both of them tested positive for COVID. So y'all please keep those two in your prayers. There's a little bit of controversy around her, but I don't want to hear it when you're sick. I don't want to hear it when the child is sick. Damn it, I'm gonna pray for you.
No, exactly.
There's a little bit of controversy around you. May it go away. May your shit become legit. And I don't like seeing single mothers going through the struggle. God knows if a child's hurting, that shit breaks my heart. I don't care what anybody thinks about it. So y'all please keep them lifted up and thought about and send some well wishes. God knows she needs the money. If you got money, send it to her. All that girl. We will get it to her. She will tell you.
Yes,
we will get it to her. One thing I love about my fellow HAPS broadcasters is we didn't play around when somebody was in need. That shit was fucking priceless. We did not.
Exactly.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna let that die the way the app did. I'm not doing it. So big ups to we support each other. Y'all, please aim everything you got. If you have any leeway in her direction, she needs it. Seriously. Tim can vouch for her on a lot of things. A lot of us up in here did things for each other in a time of need. I really did truly find that to be priceless because in today's society, you know how selfish people are. And if you need help, people come through for you. I think you feel a blessing off of that. That's just me.
No, that's right.
That's just me.
I know that's right, 100%. But Now, hopefully everything works out. I did see that right just before we were starting the show, so I kind of got wrapped up with the show, the pre-show stuff.
Yeah, we're good. You know, we can freestyle hard.
Yeah. But no, we do appreciate you guys listening. Appreciate you guys hanging out. We'll be back Saturday night with a brand new episode. Maybe Jeff will be here. Maybe Jeff won't be here.
Probably won't. He should be, but probably won't. His wife's been out of town for a little bit, so he'll be preoccupied, which means I get to think of more shit to talk about.
Exactly. But enjoy a little Blacktop Mojo. As always, we end the show with a little Wicked Woman. You guys go show them some love. They're on all social media and everywhere you stream music at Blacktop Mojo. Let them know we sent you, because they're getting ready to come off tour, and I'm going to start sliding them in them DMs, trying to get them set up to come on the show. But go ahead and check them guys out and show them some love, because they are busting their asses. They are putting miles on tires and everything else. They are all over the place. They're in Georgia tonight, or they were in Georgia last night, something. But we will see you guys Saturday night. Enjoy.
Sir, can I help you?
Do you have any weapons of any kind? Anything to defend yourself?
Sir, this is a Speedy Mart. We have hot dogs 2 for $1. I just put them on the roller yesterday. They're pretty good.
No, man, like something sharp, something like I can stab, defend myself with.
I've got some sharp cheddar combos over there. It's kind of like a Ritz cracker pregnant with a cheese baby.
All right, well, let me just take one of these lighters, and I'm gonna borrow your bug spray, and can I borrow your bathroom key as well?
Yeah, bathroom key. All right. I got your bathroom key right there. Make sure you bring that back. And that'll be $13.62. And I'm gonna have to have exact change, sir. We're in a coin shortage at the moment.
Whatever, man. Okay. There's that. There's that. No, I'm sorry.
A mother in the sky, take this sacrifice. I wanna live forever, and now a spirit in the earth.
Oh shit, Chuck.
Oh shit, Chuck.
Take this sacrifice. I wanna live forever. And now, the spirit in the earth, give me universe. Make me a god like you. Make me a god like you.
Hell yeah, a little Blacktop Mojo for you. We appreciate you guys listening. We appreciate you guys hanging out. We'll see you Saturday night for a brand new episode. Tony, let them know.
Mother had your mother made your motherfucker. I missed my old shit Chuck earlier, but it's all right. Jeff, take care of home. Enjoy time with the wife. I expect you on Saturday, but if it don't make it, I fully understand.
No, you're good.
Take care of home. Get out the bathroom. Get out the house. She hears us. Do what she told you. You've been married too long. You can't ignore her. Don't ignore me either. Y'all take care.
The longest outro of all time.
He wasn't here with the deuces.
That's because, as Jeffrey would say, deuces.
That's right.
We'll see you guys Saturday. Same nonsensical channel, same nonsensical time. We're out of here. Goodbye, motherfuckers.
Hit the button.
I'm hitting the button.
Hit the button.
I'm hitting the button. It's thinking. It's not letting me.
I'm sitting here rolling through.